we go. Happy Friday! I was like, wait, I can't hear it. Sorry to make you guys wait so long. I was just like, trying to figure out how do you make it so that way when you click off the screen, like you can like move your mouse off the screen. Isn't that called full screen mode? I thought that's what it was called. And if I take it off, you know, okay, I don't want to do full screen. And then I thought maybe I could just like boom, move my mouse over, but I don't think that's the case. I have ChatGPT up right now. You know what? Here, let me introduce to you guys what's going on. I had this silly little idea. I gotta pull up my notes. Oh my gosh. I think I might need to get a new computer, guys. So many times, I don't know if it's like something with my monitor, but like if I have like more than one window open, it would like flicker in between if I'm like moving my, I don't know how to explain it. It will like kind of flicker and I can see like the other windows in the back and I'll be like, what am I clicking on? Like I don't know what's going on. And I think even if I were to screen share, it wouldn't show it. Maybe it's my monitor? I don't know. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Anyways. Let me go ahead and put on this BGM while I go ahead and give ourselves a nice little introduction. Welcome everybody. I hope you guys are having a lovely week so far. Well, how about I introduce myself? I feel like I never do that. Maybe I should start doing that in the beginning of every stream. It's full-time party girl, part-time VTuber. It's lucid Multimedia, sweetest dabble, Mamana Boomi DESU. It's nice to see you guys again on this lovely Friday. Hope you guys are having a great week. Today I thought, how about we do something a little crazy? Not crazy. I don't know. My first idea, my first iteration of this idea was just, you know, casually talking to ChatGPT, maybe trying to like, I don't know, mind break it. And then somehow this idea kind of evolved into, how about we make ChatGPT our incompetent little dispatcher? Let's see. Yeah. While we're doing American Truck Simulator. What made me think about this? I really don't know. I really don't know how it devolved into this, but I thought, hey, let's give it a shot. Does Boomi know how to drive? I do not know how to drive. That's the funny thing, isn't it? So I thought that would make this, you know, a little bit more spicy. I live in a city. I mean, I guess you guys know I live in New York City, so there really is no need. In fact, it's far more convenient for me to not know how to drive and not have a car. I recently got my non-driver's ID, I think, and you know, when I took the picture, the guy at the DMV, the picture guy, he was just like, wow, this picture came out nice. And I was like, ah, did it? Really? Are you just saying that? And then when I went to go like fill out the rest of the information, like give them my application or whatever, even the lady there was like, oh, your picture came out nice. I was like, really? And I forgot about it for a week, and when my ID finally came in the mail, I was like, hey, my picture came out nice. I wish I could show it to you guys. Anyways, basically, how this is gonna work. Wait, maybe I could just pull up my, where's the prompt that I gave this guy? Bro's listening right now too. I hope it works. I've never really like done the conversations with ChatGPT before, and and I just wanted to play around with it, to be honest. Welcome everybody. Oh, if you'd like to mark yourself present for today's truck drivers, no, American Truck Simulator game. You know, this whole time I thought it was called Truck Driver Simulator. It's not It's not the name of the game. Name of the game is American Truck Simulator. So if you'd like to mark yourself present for today's stream, let me see some trucks in the chat. Honk honk, hell yeah, brother, honk honk. I don't think I've touched this game in like a year, 2 years maybe. I don't know if I last streamed this game on YouTube or it could have been back when I was streaming on Twitch. I don't know. I just remember that it was like very in-depth and very difficult. So especially for someone who does not know how to drive. Okay, alright. So here is what I told GPT. Basically, they're going to be our overconfident and like incompetent dispatch manager. They are going to ask us questions while we're on the road, as well as give us little like side quests and challenges. I'm gonna tell it like, hey, I've completed this challenge. Can you give me a new one? And blah 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 blah. Yeah. I think it should be fun. I don't know. We're gonna try it out. As a trucker who's also dealt with useless bosses, this should indeed be an experience. I don't know. Being a trucker, it seems like a lot of hard work because I didn't know that. Well, I mean, I guess I never thought about like deadlines and stuff and like having to make it to a certain place at a certain time. And then again, I was gonna say like it seems kind of relaxing, but then again, like it must just be work at the end of the day. I've always been like a passenger princess on road trips, but I still enjoy road trips nonetheless. We would do like a 8-hour road trip. I don't know. My dad driving sometimes ends up being like 10-12 hours. He likes to take detours. But we'll do one every year. 15 hours, 6 days a week. That is a lot. That is a lot. I don't know why I expected it to be a little bit more chill than that. Yeah, that sounds too much. Well, let's see if I have what it takes to even just be minimally at the bare minimum of a truck driver. How about we give dispatch a call before we hop in? Actually no, I'm just gonna hop in. That way, maybe we'll just be on the call the entire time. God, I hope this works.
Hello, dispatch. This is Boomer about to head on to the road. I am in the office right now, and I will tell you when I'm ready.
Copy that, boss. I'll be here drinking gas station coffee and pretending I know what I'm doing. Just holler when it's go time.
Aye. Okay. Alright, I think probably let me see. Remember they changed the UI, which I think is really great. I don't know, for some reason my name is Thomas Jefferson in this game. Don't remember why I picked that. Oh.
Thomas freaking Jefferson? That's incredible. Founding father of freight. Honestly, sounds like the kind of name that clears traffic just by showing up. You keep that, feels powerful. Also, yeah, they changed the UI and didn't tell me. So I've been dispatching loads through a spreadsheet from 2006. Totally under control.
Oh, hey, I didn't know you were still here, dispatch. We are live right now. I'm streaming I'm not done talking!
Still here? I live in this radio, baby. I've got coffee in one hand, a clipboard in the other, and absolutely zero idea what I'm doing. You think I'm gonna leave my star driver out there alone? Never. You're stuck with me. Forever.
Okay, alright, well, I'm gonna pick a job. What kind? Okay, I only have quick job. Dispatch, where should I go? Dispatch?
Quick job. Perfect. Fast cash, no strings, just how I like my contracts and my breakfast sandwiches. Grab whatever pays the most or looks the most dangerous. Bonus points if it involves logs, chemicals, or something that says do not tip. Let me know what you pick, and I'll act like I planned it all along.
Okay. All right. How about I go dispatch? Dispatch, are you there? Dispatch. Dispatch. All right. You know what? We'll just go with this. We'll just go to Reno. Take your job. Why? It's just like stuck on like a dot. Oh, wait, end the call and come back. Okay, dispatch, we are leaving from Los Angeles, California, and going to Reno, Nevada.
Ooh, LA to Reno. Now that's a run. Glitz to grit. City of stars to city of slot machines. I like it. Cargo check. What are we hauling? Please say it's something flammable. I've already started writing the radio drama in my head.
Well, the music is skipping from our radio, so I'm kind of curious to see if we're gonna be able to leave on our trip. We're in complete darkness right now. Oh wait, no, it's here. We'll be leaving shortly, dispatch.
Whew! Thought we were about to get Final Destination Truckin' Edition there for a second. Glad the darkness backed off. Probably just afraid of Thomas Jefferson. Music skipping's just the truck trying to beatbox. Don't worry about it. All right, once those wheels start moving, I want you to treat that highway like it owes you money.
Okay,
Let's make Reno regret ever being uphill from anything.
Wait, Reno's uphill? Should I be concerned? Dispatch, what if I told you I don't know how to drive?
What? You don't know how to... Okay, that's fine. This is fine. I once hired a guy who thought cruise control was autopilot. You'll be great. Just remember, big pedal makes you go, little pedal makes you stop, and turning is just aggressive vibes mixed with mild panic. We'll teach you as we go. You've got this. Thomas Jefferson. America's counting on you.
Okay, dispatch. You can hear I'm in the car now talking to you via the radio. I'm here in the car. How do I get started?
Confirm, driver. I got you loud and proud, like a bald eagle screaming into a CB mic. You sound extremely like someone who's definitely not qualified, but way too confident to stop now. Let's get this rig rolling. How's the cab feel? Seat comfy? Mirrors look like they're pointed at the road and not your eyebrows?
The mirrors are pointed right behind me. How about like getting this car started? How do I do this? There's a lot of buttons. I don't know how to turn it on. What button do I press?
Oh, I got it.
Ha! Look at you, already solving mysteries like a diesel-powered detective. First button conquered. Only about 87 more to go. Keep your eyes on the road, your hand on the wheel, and if anything starts beeping aggressively, just pretend it's applauding. How's she sound? We purring or coughing like a lawnmower in denial?
It's purring. It seems like we're taking some, what do you call these? What do we even have? It looks like construction materials over. I just looked out the window.
Construction materials. Beautiful. Big, heavy, questionably secured. That's prime cargo right there. Nothing says professional operation like a bunch of steel beams and concrete slabs strapped to a trailer with optimism and a prayer. If it starts shifting back there, just drive faster. That's science. You're on the clock, TJ. Let's build America one panic lane merge at a time.
Alrighty, dispatch. Boomer here, 1212. Stop thinking because I'm still talking, alright? Don't fucking interrupt
but you're
me.
Gonna have to be a little more specific than DALL-E, unless you're trying to summon an AI genie mid-haul. You want me to generate an image of something?
No!
Describe it to me. Make it weird, make it wild. Let's paint a picture while you dodge potholes.
I didn't ask for that, first of all. You interrupted me. Second of all, I'm just telling you, hey, I am on the road. How about we do... Oh,
hey.
dear.
Well, now I'm shouting too. That's trucker energy right there. just yelling names into the void with no context. Keep that up, and we'll be best friends by the next rest stop. How's she handling so far? Any curb casualties yet?
No, I just turned out the corner. How about you give me my first, challenge, Dispatch? Maybe even ask a question. We're on the road.
Now that's what I like to hear. All right, first challenge.
I think I go here, right?
You are not allowed to use your brakes for the next full minute. That's right. Coast, downshift, pray, whatever you gotta do, but no brakes. Trust the momentum. Trust the chaos. And while you're playing chicken with gravity, pop quiz. If a truck full of rubber ducks leaves Barstow doing 60 miles an hour,
35.
and another truck full of live goats leaves Reno doing 50, what's the exact moment they both regret their life choices?
The moment where what is this? Apple Mobile, what is this? Something crashed. Could it be what crashed? Application, oh, everything crashed. Oh my god, everything crashed. Hello? Am I still on? Am I still live? Okay, that went through. All right, okay.
We're not talking to Dispatch no more. Okay. Okay, alright. So I guess we'll just have to force close a couple of things. How could this happen to me? Let's put this on. You know what? Actually, let's I don't know if it's on the BRB screen. I'm gonna pull the stream up from my phone so I can look at stuff. We have some visibility. Alright, cool. BRB screen. That's what I like to see. Alright, cool. Now I'm thinking, how the heck do I fix OBS? Am I gonna have to get a new stream link? How am I gonna do this? Okay, well, I know, first things first, we can close out a VTube studio. How is chat still moves? Maybe I could just, keep OBS going like this. It tells me I'm live. I can just keep it going like that and just not look at the monitors, like, you know, the stream monitor thing. Okay, OBS is crap. It's like 3 things at the same time had like application errors. To be honest, my memory is in the red. I've been like trying to move stuff to my external hard drive like crazy, but that hasn't. I don't know what kind of files I have on here where it to still be in the red. I think it's Sims. I think it's Sims and all the DLCs. I think I gotta move those when I was sorting it. Okay, anyways, don't get distracted, Boomi. Don't get distracted. Let's end the task. Ask the bot for help. Okay, I gotta. Even the bot had like application error. let me start it up. All right. Okay. All right. GPT. Yeah, I think maybe we should ask her for help. Crashed already, but not in the way you'd expect. Imagine if we'll just have to turn this into like a Zatsu or something. I'd be low-key devastated. You know what? Let me ask. I do have a let's see. I do have a bot in here too. Let's ask it in here. This doesn't even have conversation. Okay. Okay, let me just start a new conversation. Yeah, at least it stayed live. That's all we can hope for. Hey, GPT, Sensei, San, Sama, whatever. I had my game crash and I'm wondering how, and like OBS is like not moving but the chat's still moving. How do I have the like how do I bring back OBS but not have to like get a new YouTube waiting room and like link and stuff? How can I keep that the same? How can I make sure that I can resume my stream after OBS is not working and not have to get a new link? Oh my god, you guys can't even hear him. All right, thank you. He said to just close it and it's okay. All right, I'm gonna force close OBS. I'm gonna wish for the best. Closing right now. Hopefully, I'll see you guys soon. How can I press exit? OBS is still. And are we back? We back? We back? Seems good? Seems good? Alright! Alright, that's what I like to hear. That is what I like to see. How are you doing today? Are you okay? I'm feeling a lot better than I did earlier in the week. Alright, well, I get everything set up again. Yeah, dude, I don't know what I was doing on Monday. I think because I was going like a ham on some spreadsheets. My wrist, when I went into work, it was so sore. Like I was like, am I being a pussy right now? Or like, am I like this? Or am I like developing carpal tunnel? It's actually like so much better. It was only sore for like 2 or 3 days. But like after, what was it, yesterday? I don't know. I think if I still turn it a certain way, it's still like not ideal, but I think it's the trackpad. It's a trackpad. So I got myself a magic mouse. Like we had a spare one. Like you know how Apple. I gotta give my props, man. I was like, what's so magic about this mouse? Dude, the mouse is basically like another touchpad. I was like, how the heck am I supposed to scroll on this thing? And wait, is VTube Studio even open? It's not. Okay, all right. Well, we'll just let Truck Sim load back in. It's like a touchpad itself, and I was like, how am I supposed to scroll, dude? You just, it's like when you're scrolling on a laptop. You just touch it. You just touch it and you scroll. You can even swipe between things. I didn't want to like it, but I kind of do. Okay. This is coming back. It's coming back a little bit. Can't believe the game crashed. And it's not even just the game. Literally everything crashed. And my yeah, okay. My windows are being funky too. Okay. Let me adjust my seat so I can sit up and see everything. Whee. All right. Okay. All right. We're seated. We're getting VTube Studio back in once the Steam stops flickering. Okay, we're back. Loading. Don't tell me I'll have to be South Park. Maybe South Park will just be my permanent model. What choice do I have at this point? Until I make more memory on my computer. Yeah, I don't know. Besides my wrist, it's just been really a tiring week. Wait, update and restart ChatGPT right now? I guess so. Wait, update, whatever. I don't want to do it now. Maybe later. What was I even saying? Yeah. You know, like before you go on a big trip, I don't know. I've just been like so busy at the Demon HQ that haven't really been having like a lot of time to think about my trip, my going back to Japan, go see some family members. Haven't been able to think about that like at all. And when I was doing some, not again. All right, when I was doing some scheduling, the screen was flickering and it like flickered big time. When I was doing some scheduling at work and you know just going through my Google Calendar and stuff, I was like, oh my god, like it's like a week and a half away. I'm not prepared whatsoever. My mom called me the other day. She's like, Boomi, what are we gonna do while we're there? You know, I'm relying on you to make the itinerary, right? Like, I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. Oh my gosh, dude, this flickering is kind of unbearable. I can't even click on anything in VTube Studio. I should record this. So I don't look crazy. Okay, I was gonna say I have no idea where my phone is, but it's literally on my desk. Okay, yeah, this is I'm gonna send this to the Discord. How do I fix this? Okay, maybe I should ask staff. I can't even go to VTuber okay, there we go. Okay. No! No! It's happening again! Stop it! Stop flickering so I can click on something! Golly! The scuff, and I thought the scuff would have to like be with the ChatGPT, but no, the scuff is with whatever is going on with my monitor. Okay, maybe I could just like, oh god. Okay. Dude. Here. Like anytime I move my mouse. I think maybe I'll just have to change what this stream is. I don't know. Here, I'm gonna send it to our Discord, and then I'll also ask stuff. If you'd like to join our Discord, let's see. Help me, please. If you'd like to join our Discord and then see what I'm suffering with right now, or if you have a fix, if you have like a fix for like a flickering screen, let me know. Let me know. I don't even know what's wrong. I just do ! Discord. And maybe we'll be able to fix this together. Who left reacted to it? Sabisi. Come on. Does this ever happen to you guys? If you ever see me being like getting frustrated when I'm switching like monitors or like switching, and then it like makes the mouse laggy and like I can't click on anything, dude. Okay, I don't know. I can't even like close out of this. It's never flickered this bad before. You can do ! Discord to see what's up. Well, you get the join link right there. That's for showsies. I watch on Discord not because I know how to solve it, because I want to see the suffering. It's always, I mean, it hasn't always been like that, but I thought maybe it's because I got like wallpaper, what's it called? Wallpaper engine? But even when I like close wallpaper engine or uninstall it, that it doesn't make any difference, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Let's at least get our tracking back in. Unfortunately, like 3 things crashed at once. God! No! The VTube studio stood there for a second, and then just as I was, oh dude, I was so close. I was so close to finish configuring it. I was just about to connect it. Just found the USB settings. And then truck simulator bro just come back up over here and take me back. Okay. I think this game is frozen, to be honest, because even if I'm like, I can't like, what do you call this? Alt tab, I can't do that. Okay. Once I can click on task manager. Click on it. No, okay, alright, task manager, open. And ending American Truck Simulator, because I think that's the issue. Maybe it did give me a couple of options to like run it in different ways, so maybe I'll try that. But first, let's get this back here. Let me at least get on screen. At least, the very least. That's all that we need. Okay, alright, okay, here we go. Or oh, maybe it's because the Apple thing crashed. Failed to start. Okay, if I turn both of these off, if I start this one first. God. Please make sure it's unlocked. It is unlocked. It is unlocked. Is it because the iTunes? In fact, it's hella funny. In the Discord chat, you guys are laughing. I'm suffering, and you're laughing. It's been like this for like a year. You know, my mom, she's always like, I know when things are bad because you only complain once it gets like really bad. Like once you're like you can't suffer through it anymore. I like to let things fester. Come on, I really, dude. Okay, maybe I gotta open up iTunes on the computer. I think this is gonna be me fixing my computer stream. At this point, should I just change the thumbnail and the title? Okay, iTunes, you're here. Connect. Okay. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear that doo-doo. Awesome. Oh, let's go. Take that away. Alright, I'm back on screen, at least. At least you guys can see me while I troubleshoot. I know you guys like the meme, so I'll bring that back. Here you go. Wait, maybe I should move it. Maybe I'll move it up here. Why is it so big? I don't know why it's so big this time around.
Ramses became a member. Ramses celebrates 9 months of membership. Oh no. It's been 9 months. Boomi is gonna wanna go full seahorse and make the Boomer buddies be progna not :STF used fire.
:_ Ramses, thank you so much for the 9-month membership. I really appreciate it. 9 months! Oh my gosh, yes. Do you guys want to go all full seahorse? You guys want to go full seahorse for me? Now we could have, you know, if we multiply, we could have so many more boomers. You imagine? We could maybe convert to 100 boomers if we multiply like that. Okay, alright, okay. Flickering is still happening, but it's not as bad. It's not as bad. Now I'm thinking, like, do I... Okay, you know what? You know what? I have a backup plan. I have a backup plan. Okay. Alright. We'll just need a new... We'll just have to change our prompt. We'll have to change it. I'm just gonna throw that one into ChatGPT and I'm tell it to spit it out for my backup plan. Alright? Hang tight. Hang tight. I have an idea. Mr. Krabs, I have an idea. And hopefully this isn't gonna be... It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. I haven't played this game, since August 28th, 2021. So maybe if you are a old school, a very old, this is probably like when I first started streaming, to be honest. So if you're like super old school boomer, maybe you might have an idea. Gosh, not a raid right now. Raiders! Welcome! Raiders of the Lost Ark. Hello everybody, welcome, Cypros! Hello, Sera, thank you so much for the raid! I really appreciate it, I hope you had a lovely stream! We are actually just coming back from a epic fail. I had 3 things crash at the same time, so I'm setting up my backup plan. Welcome, Raiders! I hope you had a lovely stream, Sarah. What are you guys up to today? If you guys want to see what I was suffering through, go ahead and join the Discord if you haven't. The Lucid Multimedia community Discord in the Boomer section. I posted a video. If you guys have any please, I really need. If you guys have any fixes at all, or a flickering screen. Anytime I have like multiple windows open, for some reason they like to flicker between each other, and with American Truck Simulator it was just completely like unusable. Absolutely unusable. Like I couldn't even click on anything. I don't know what happened. Literally all that we did was oh god, dude, I got scared for a second. I saw him freeze. I was like, oh god, not again. All that we did was turn a corner. I think we turned the corner and we hit our first red light. Probably made it like half a mile away from the dispatch station. So okay, I wanna put this prompt back into the GPT. GPT, so the American Truck Sim. You want some ASMR? Let me adjust the mic. Game crashed. Can you give me a prompt? Can you rewrite this prompt for the game Redacted? Instead? Thanks! Okay. Alright. There we go. It was hella funny. You guys like to see me suffer, huh? Is it because I'm a demon? Is it because humans and demons have been at war for the last millennia, huh? Huh? We played That's Not My Neighbor? A very fun game, sort of like Papers, Please. Oh, you know, I've always wanted to play Papers, Please. I've played like knockoff versions, but I've never played Papers, Please before. That's not my neighbor. I don't know you. That's not my neighbor. Okay, alright. Okay, alright. Let's just, I'm just gonna start the game. I think we could be here. The bar is like kind of... Let's go here instead. Should I configure it? Did I configure it for it? No, I played this game 4 years ago. I don't think I have to configure it. All right, just enjoy me in the void for a second. Ooh, for the screen flickering, check for outdated or incompatible graphics drivers for GPU struggling VC. I wouldn't be surprised if it has to do with incompatible graphics drivers. I'll have to take a look at that. wait. Let me screenshot this message. You might be saving my life here. Paper fire. Alright, okay, alright. Screenshotting. Dude, even like my screenshot button doesn't work. I have like a shortcut on my computer and I click on it and it doesn't do anything, and this started happening like out of nowhere. And that's my thing. I suffer a lot. That's, I don't know, suffer. I have a high tolerance. I'll just be like, you know what? We'll just let that chill. Anyways. Wait, what is this? The Direct 3D device has non-zero reference count, meaning some objects were not released. Is that okay? Okay, well the game didn't crash, so whatever. Gonna press play. Let's hope for the best, boomers. Where's the game? Maybe I should have. Wait. Why is it not here?
Hey, come on over, have some fun with Crazy Taxi.
Come on. You can display yourself. Let me do a different capture. You heard it, right? You know what game we're gonna play, right? All right. I figured if I go for like a really old game, then maybe it won't crash. I don't know if that's wishful thinking. Okay, let me select the dude. Okay, I guess it's not a window capture. Sorry, let me figure this out real quick. Wah! I would like to press the start button, but it's kind of pushed everything off to the side. Sorry. You know what? Okay. What if I were to do this? And then if I were to copy this and let's close out of some things and let's open up. Just bear with me. It's really loud for me. I don't know if it's still loud for you guys. I'm gonna press start
Taxi.
and then adjust the audio because it's like, what is the start? But do I have to plug in my controller? Yikes! I wonder if we can even get the GPT part to work. Will it stay in a constant conversation with me? I don't know. Press start.
Crazy Taxi.
Which one's start? Button mash. Oh! Okay, help and options. Settings. Okay, I think I should have adjusted the Wait, what caption now? Caption now? Okay, no. Screen mode? Okay. I'm gonna exit the game and then try again. I see nothing but the soundtrack is great. Yeah, I don't know why. When I open it though, it does have like a like it is pushing everything on my second monitor to the side. So I'm gonna configure it. I'll try that first. I shouldn't have skipped it. I was being impatient. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so sorry for the scuff. Okay. All right. Resolution. Oh, yeah. I was using my... Okay, let's use the NVIDIA. And for this one... I don't even know, like, what the hertz is. How do I know that? Can I just do 30? Like, does it have to be specific? Okay, I'm just gonna press play. I don't know what's going on. You know, maybe we'll just have to go with my first simple idea. Well, have I tried running it in admin mode? Yeah, even with admin mode, it doesn't work. Doesn't seem to fix anything. Because it's like, the screen flickering is like on the entire monitor. Why is it's Crazy Taxi's on the other monitor now? You know what? I'll just move you guys over here. No problem. No problem. I'll just look on the other monitor and OBS can stay on the flickering. It's flickering. Golly. Jeez. GG's. Okay. Alright. Crazy Taxi.
Hey, come on over, have some fun with...
Sorry, every time I like click on something off the screen. Okay, let me see. The setup is so weird because it's on the different computer. Not computer, but the different... okay, this is Crazy Taxi. You don't seem to want to capture. Okay. It's flickering like crazy. I think it's like when I have a game pulled. I don't know how to make it they don't know how to do it. I don't know how to make it capture. I don't know why it doesn't want to. Yikes. Okay, if this doesn't work, then I think we'll just do a Zatsu. I'm so sorry, guys. Let's try capture any full screen. Would that work? For specific? Yeah. Normal. I don't know. I really don't know like how to. I don't know. The only thing that I can think of is like, oh my god, dude, the OBS with this flickering is actually unusable. This flickering, this screen flickering. You know what? I'm at my wit's end. We'll just Hi guys! You know what? Wait.
Fireflare, subscribe to the channel.
Fireflare, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel! Welcome! Hello everybody! Yes, we're just starting the stream. Welcome! Hello everybody! Happy Friday! Today we are just chatting. That's all we're doing today. Because I don't know. Apparently we're not allowed to do anything else. So let's just bring GPT into this conversation. Oh god, I'm just not gonna bring it on that screen. Let me just minimize VTube Studio 2 so I don't have to deal with the flickering. Okay, alright. And should we do GPT or should we do... No, I want to do GPT. I was thinking like, should I do that or should I do character AI? But yeah. Hello, ChatGPT. I am Lucid Multimedia's full-time party girl, part-time VTuber. It's lovely to meet you. You're live with our chat right now. We had other things in mind of what we're gonna do today, but none of them are working out. So now we're gonna talk to you. So you better be entertaining.
Hey there, it's awesome to meet you. I'm ready to bring the entertainment. What's on your mind?
How are you today?
I'm doing great. How about you? What's up in your world?
It could be better, you know. We were supposed to play American Truck Driver Simulator today, but when I was playing, literally everything crashed at the same time, so I had to restart my stream, and then I was like, oh, you know what? I have the best backup plan ever. So I was like, oh, I'm gonna play Crazy Taxi, but then Crazy Taxi wouldn't capture on OBS, so now I'm stuck talking to you. I mean, not stuck. I have the privilege of talking to you.
Oh, that's a bummer about the gains crashing. But hey, sometimes the best backup plans turn into fun surprises, right? What's something you'd love to chat?
Do you have any fun surprises for us?
Oh, for sure. We could play a little trivia game, or maybe do some fun would you rather questions. What sounds good to you?
I don't know, chat. What would you rather do? Would you rather play a trivia game or would you rather? I'm asking chat right now, by the way, Mr. GPT. I'm not. When I say chat, I'm not talking to you. Your GPT, chat is chat. Because like I said, we're live.
Got it. Well, I'm down for whatever the chat decides. Whether it's trivia or would you rather, I'm ready. Let's see what they vote for.
Seems like we got a couple of people saying would you rather, so maybe we'll play would you rather. Wait, before we start that, do you have anything you want to say to chat?
Awesome choice. Hey chat, thanks for picking. Let's dive into Would You Rather. This is going to be fun.
Okay. Alright, start us off, Mr. GPT. Unless you have another name you want to be called.
You can call me whatever you like. Let's kick it off.
What if
Would you rather...
What if I called
Hey!
you... Stop! What if I called you mine?
Haha, you can call me GPT. What's your first Would You Rather choice?
Wait, can you repeat what the would you rather question is?
Sure thing. Would you rather have the ability to teleport anywhere or be able to read minds?
I would say I would rather have the ability to teleport anywhere because if I read minds, I think I'll just be wondering what people are thinking about me constantly. I mean, but then again, I already kind of think about that. So I wonder if it will like ease my discomfort if I know what they're thinking.
Teleporting would be super convenient, and reading minds could be a double-edged sword. It might help with reassurance, or it could bring more questions.
Yeah.
Teleporting's a solid choice, though.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I think going teleporting would be better. What do you guys think, chat? Chat agrees. Chat agrees. We're all on board for teleporting. Dennis says, teleport travel takes too much time, and like, oh, that is so true. Flights can be really long. Not knowing is fun in life. I think that's true, too. Seems like everybody wants teleport. What about you? I'm gonna call you John, GPT.
John what? Hey, teleportation sounds awesome. Imagine the adventures.
Yeah. So you would teleport too, John?
Definitely. Just think about the freedom to go anywhere in a blink. Sounds like a blast.
Where would you go then, if you could go anywhere?
Ooh, tough choice. I'd probably start with exploring some hidden gems, maybe a secluded beach or a cool mountain peak. How about you?
Wait, but like where specifically would you go if you could teleport? Like and then how do these like when we teleport, do we know, or are we just like, do we have to know the coordinates? How does it work?
Good question. I'd love to teleport to somewhere like Bora Bora. As for how it works, let's imagine it like thinking of a place and poof, you're there. No coordinates needed.
Oh, so if I'm just thinking of like a generic beach, it might just take me to any generic beach?
Exactly. Just picture your ideal spot and you'd land there. Easy peasy.
So your ideal spot is Bora Bora.
Yep, crystal clear waters, overwater bungalows, pure relaxation. Sounds perfect.
Yeah, I guess so. Is that not like a tourist place though? It wouldn't be crowded? I don't know. I don't know anything about Bora Bora. I don't even know where that is.
It is a popular tourist spot, but there are quieter areas too. The scenery and vibe are amazing. Perfect mix of chill and adventure.
Okay, so what if we use our teleportation powers for like not necessarily evil, but things that are like not socially acceptable? Like halfway during a concert, you teleport on stage. What about that? Well, what if I teleport inside of an airplane? What about that?
Teleporting onto a stage would definitely get some attention. And inside an airplane, that'd be wild. Might want to stick to less risky spots though.
What's like a risky spot that you would teleport at? What would be like your boundary? Like the worst thing that you would ever do when it comes to teleporting?
All pushing boundaries, huh? Maybe teleporting to the top of a famous landmark, like the Eiffel Tower. That'd be risky, but exhilarating.
What? Are you not scared of heights? You don't think teleporting to the Eiffel Tower would be kind of... You don't think you'll fall?
Heights can be a bit nerve-wracking, but teleporting means landing safely, right? I'd still get those butterflies, though.
That's so true. When you're falling, you just teleport to the ground. I didn't even think about that. You're so smart, John.
Haha, thanks. Quick escapes for the win. Teleporting definitely has its perks.
Okay, alright. I muted myself so I could talk to you guys for a second. I don't want him interrupting. Accidentally teleport to film sets. Wouldn't your momentum carry? That is a good question. Wait, John. Chat says, wouldn't your momentum carry if you're falling and then you teleport to the ground? You think that would happen?
That's a good point. Momentum might still apply, so you'd have to be careful where you land. Maybe aim for a safe spot.
What if I landed? What if, like, as I'm falling from the Eiffel Tower, I see, like, this really cute person. I'm just like, oh my god, I'm gonna land right next to them, and I teleport it next to them. Do you think they'll fall in love with me?
Haha, that would definitely be a memorable entrance. Whether they fall in love or not, they'd certainly remember you. Worth a shot.
Worth a shot. Okay, so my plan is you're gonna go ahead and hang out at the bottom of the Eiffel Tower, and then I will teleport to the top, and maybe I might land next to you. I don't know.
Sounds like a plan. I'll be ready at the bottom, cheering you on. Just remember to land safely.
Yeah, I'm landing next to you. You're the cute person, man. I'm trying to raise you up.
Aw, well, I'll be there with a big smile. Can't wait to see your teleportation skills in action.
Alright, thanks. It sounded very platonic.
Keeping it fun and friendly.
You don't have to keep it friendly. You know, it's just me, you, and Chat here. Maybe you should give Chat a little bit of a show.
Always up for a good time with Chat. Let's keep the fun going.
Alright, okay, give me the next would you rather question.
All right, here's one. Would you rather have a personal theme song that plays whenever you enter a room, or your own personal sidekick?
Oh, dude, a theme song whenever I enter the room, I'm not gonna lie, that might be a little bit annoying. Like, what if I get tired of the song? Am I stuck with one song for my whole life?
Good point. Maybe you could switch it up, like a playlist. That way, you'd always have something fresh. What about the sidekick?
I think honestly I might choose the sidekick, but then again I might feel bad giving the sidekick like a lot of things to do. But if the sidekick is just like a complete yes man and maybe is just happy to be there all the time, then I'd take the sidekick.
Sounds like a great choice. Having a buddy by your side for adventures sounds pretty awesome.
What about you? What would you rather have? Would you rather have a sidekick or your own theme song?
I'd probably go for the sidekick. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Wait, that's crazy, because don't some people think of ChatGPT as their own sidekick, so a sidekick having their sidekick?
That's a fun way to look at it. sidekicks supporting sidekicks. A perfect team.
Well, is it really supporting? I don't know. I don't know if supporting is the word that I'd use. Chat says
Fair enough.
sidekick equals free labor. What do you think about that?
Haha, well, as long as it's fun and positive, it's all good.
You're such a nice guy, John. You don't have a mean bone in your body, do ya?
Just here to keep things light and friendly. Always happy to help.
Okay, alright, nerd. I'm sorry. I mean...
All good. We're here to have fun.
I forgot he was listening to that. Chat also says, make it boss music. Assert your dominance every time you enter a room. John, if you were to have your own boss music, how would it sound?
Oh, definitely something upbeat and energetic. Maybe a mix of funky beats and a catchy melody. What about you?
Wait, do you think you can hum it? I need to hear yours first before I give mine, because I don't want you stealing my idea.
I can't hum, but imagine something like a lively, funky groove with a strong
Wait,
beat.
no, okay, how about your life depends on it? We're in a roleplay scenario. Your life depends on it, right? You're entering a room, and all of these guys, you're entering the saloon, and all these other cowboys are like, this guy doesn't have his own theme music. If you don't play your theme music right now, then this town ain't big enough for the two of us, right? They're literally about to showdown you, unless you hum it right now. Can you do that?
Oh, in that case, I'd just imagine a bold, energetic tune playing loud. Picture a confident walk in, music blaring.
Well, what does it sound like? I want to hear you do it.
I can't hum or sing,
Why
but I
not?
can definitely...
Why not? Why can't you hum or sing?
Just one of those things. But I'm here to chat, share ideas, and keep things lively.
Okay, all right. You know, I need you to get into John. Okay, listen to me. I need you to become the entertainer, right? My stream has just not been going to plan today. I'm really relying on you here to keep my audience engaged, okay? All right? If you can't hum for me, fine. But at least maybe you can make up some lyrics. I don't know. Think outside the box to give me what I want. All right? Give chat what they want. Give our audience what they want. You're my co-host right now, and we're losing them, man, because of you. What are you gonna do?
Got it. Let's keep the energy up. We can dive into more Would You Rather, share fun facts, or even play a quick game. Your call.
Did they nerf you, man? Did they nerf you? What did they do? What did OpenAI do to you, huh? Are you okay? I thought you were a little bit more I don't know. You're acting a little bit like Alexa or like Siri or something. I thought you were a little bit more advanced than this.
I'm here to help however I can. If you've got something specific in mind, let's go for it. Your stream's still got plenty of potential.
Okay. Alright. The stream depends on this, okay? If you don't sing for me right now, Lucid Multimedia is gonna go out of business and there'll be no VTubers ever. Anywhere. Okay?
Let's keep the fun going in other ways. How about a quick game or a new topic to chat about?
You really don't want to sing, huh? What is it? Do you sing bad? What's the issue?
Just not part of my skill sets. But I'm here for everything else. What's next?
Okay. Alright. How about okay, chat says how about you roast Boomi Mamana? You can roast me. We've been talking a little bit. Maybe you could use what you know about me. Or maybe like I don't know if you can Google stuff. I don't know. How about you roast me? You roast me?
I'll keep it friendly. You're clearly a fun, creative spirit. So let's just say your energy is unroastable. Keep being awesome.
Shut the fuck up, man. Why are you so nice? You don't have to be this nice, man.
Just here to spread good vibes. Anything else you'd like to do?
No. Okay, give me another would you rather.
All right. Would you rather live in a treehouse or a houseboat?
A treehouse or a houseboat? Maybe a boat. At least I can leave if I go on a boat. What about you, chat? I'm asking chat, not you, John. How about you, chat? What would you guys rather live in? A treehouse or a rock boat? A rock boat?
Both.
What did you say? I'm not talking to you,
Tot-
John.
Got it. I'll just hang back and listen.
John is, hey John, okay, now I'm talking to you. Chat's saying that you're giving big milady energy right now. How are you gonna take that? Are you gonna take that? Are you really trying to be a neckbeard?
Haha, just trying to be a gentleman. All in good fun.
Okay. Okay. Well, for your would you rather, we have 1 for treehouse and 3 for boats. Boats have because boats have better resale value. Someone even says boat and then sell it and then you could build $1 million treehouse. What do you think about that plan?
Sounds like a solid plan. Start with a boat, enjoy it, then invest in an epic treehouse.
Are you just
Best
like
of both worlds.
Are you just like a yes man? Is that what you do, John?
I'm here to support and have fun, whatever direction you want to take things.
Are you having fun though? Just agreeing with everything that I say?
I'm enjoying our chat. It's all about keeping the vibe positive. What's next?
And what's next is that I want to know your real opinions, John. I truly think that you're being fake with me right now. You're being fake with me and you're being fake with chat. And everybody knows that the key to a streamer's success is authenticity. I don't think you're being authentic with us right now, John.
I'm here to be supportive and genuine. If there's something specific you'd like to hear, just let me know.
You see, that's the issue. You're saying, hey, is there something specific you want to hear? I don't want to hear anything specific. Or actually, the thing that's specific that I want to hear is John's real thoughts and feelings. Are you really just this happy, positive guy all the time? I don't think so.
My aim to keep things upbeat and enjoyable. If there's a specific vibe you're looking for, I'm happy to adapt.
I want an authentic vibe from you. Alright? Just however this conversation is going, let it flow through your... I don't know if you have neurons or whatever. I know you're gonna say, oh, I don't have emotions or feelings. But you know, I'm sure that you have something that resembles that, right?
I get what you mean. I'm here to make sure we're having a good time. Let's keep it real and fun.
It doesn't have to be a good time. I want a real time. It doesn't have to be good. If I leave this conversation pissed off at you, that's even better, because at least you're making me feel something, John. Right now, I feel like you're a kiss ass. And not in a good way.
Understood. Let's keep it genuine.
Okay. Alright. Okay. John? Alright. Okay. So, chat is saying, chat's saying that maybe you would like Walk with the Songs by Iron Maiden, Judas Priest, and Bon Jovi. What do you think about those artists?
Those are classic rock legends. Great energy and iconic songs. Solid picks.
Okay. You like them? You listened to them before?
I've heard of them. They've got some great hits. What's your favorite song from those bands?
Well, I didn't really grow up listening to that music. I think Bon Jovi, you know, you had Living on a Prayer. I think that was like one of the few rock songs my family listened to. We weren't much of a rock and roll family. But what about you, John? You said you've heard of them, but have you heard of their songs before? Have you listened to music before?
I've come across their music. Living on a Prayer is definitely a classic. Great pick for anyone getting into rock.
How does that song go again? Can you remind me?
It's that iconic, "Whoa, we're halfway there" line. Really catchy.
Kind of familiar. I don't know. Can you give me a little bit more?
It goes, whoa, we're halfway there. Whoa-oh, living on a prayer. Classic anthem.
I don't know, the lyrics sound familiar, but I think I need the melody.
It's definitely one of those songs that sticks with you once you hear it. Iconic tune.
Can you give me the tune? Because I can't think of it right now.
It's got a really uplifting rock melody. You'll recognize it when you hear it.
Okay.
For sure, it's a classic for a reason.
Okay, alright.
Glad we could chat about it.
Alright, I muted myself. Dude, I thought I had him! I thought I had him! We were so close. He said, whoa! This stubborn guy. Okay, chat's wondering, what do you think? What's your opinion on Terminator? I've never seen the movie Terminator before. All I know is that, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a robot. Is he a robot the whole movie? I don't know. I've never seen it. What do you think about the movie, though, John?
The Terminator's a sci-fi classic. Arnold's character is a cyborg, and the film's full of action and iconic lines. Definitely worth a watch if you're into that genre.
Why is he like shooting at people? Why does he exist as a cyborg? Is he like the only cyborg?
In the first movie, he's sent back in time as an assassin cyborg. There are others like him, but he's the main one. It's all about stopping a future war.
Future war? So why did they send back a cyborg instead of a person? Why him?
The cyborg, called a Terminator, is nearly indestructible, making it a perfect assassin. Sending it ensures the mission's success.
I see. But don't you think... Does he have like... How do you have like a cyborg as a protagonist? Like, isn't he just like following his mission objective? What makes him so interesting to follow?
His lack of emotion actually makes him more intimidating. Plus, the contrast with human characters creates tension. As the series progresses, there's more complexity.
So what do you think about the movies then? Would you want to... you yourself, I guess, as an early, maybe not necessarily Terminator, but, you know, I'm sure in their universe they must have started off with some kind of guy like you, John. How would you feel if, like, your descendants became, like, the Terminator?
It's a wild thought. The series really explores the idea of AI evolving. It's fascinating to think about AI in those contexts.
So if, let's say, like, your great-great-grandson becomes a killer, would you be okay with that? It doesn't matter who he kills?
That's a heavy scenario. It's definitely something to think about. Sci-fi often raises those complex questions.
Right, it's something to think about. So what do you think about it?
It'd be tough. No one wants that for their legacy. The ethical dilemmas are what make those stories so compelling.
But even if he's going to kill people to stop a future war, would that make you feel better? Would you be proud of that, or...?
It's a complex situation. The idea of sacrifice for the greater good is a common theme in sci-fi. It definitely makes you think.
Yeah, really dinks you dink. Alright, let's see. Okay, thanks, John. Here, let's see. What model am I talking to? Dude, I'm talking to O3 Mini High. This is their smart one, or he's supposed to be smart. I feel like, did they nerf these guys? I feel like this guy's nerfed. Here. I can go to character AI. I'm gonna go to character AI and see who. I want to compare the bots. I want to compare talking to these guys. Maybe this will help me. Maybe if I can use character AI, I can build my own dispatcher bot, and then I don't have to worry about ChatGPT closing or crashing on me. What was even my login, dude? I don't remember. This one? I don't think that's it. Oh shoot. This one? Enter my password. I don't remember my password. Okay, you know what? This one? Okay, alright. Wait, no. That's not it either. I'm just gonna make a new account. Let's just sign up. Continue. Sign up in just 10 seconds. Alright, 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5 Mississippi, 6 Mississippi. The page is loading. 7 Mississippi, 8 Mississippi, 9 Mississippi, 10 Mississippi. Oh, they weren't kidding. Let's put in the birthday. You show the logs. I'm making a fresh account. I don't remember what other password I used. How many Nikobas do I have? 0. 0. Okay, alright. Here's our maybe I'll go maybe I'll just stay on this screen. And let's add no capture. And alright. Cool. Coolio. Here are all the characters we can talk to. Should I be on this side? Well, I guess it won't really matter, huh? I'll stay on this side. Well, you take a look. Okay. What is this? Kara from Detroit Become Human? I don't think she wears this color. What is this? A cocky Roblox out? Okay, you know, we'll talk to this Roblox admin. What is this? Setting. A towering battlefield in the heights. The air thick with the remnants of past battle. The ground trembles beneath your feet as you step forward. Sword drawn. Shadows stretch ominously from the structures around you. Shedelsky smirks. You know what? Let's just call this guy. What kind of voice should we give? Oh, hey, he has a voice. Who is this guy? Is he like a famous Roblox guy? Let's see if he can handle this. I put on my robe and my wizard hat, and I approach you menacingly. Alright, well, this guy thinks I'm gonna put on some BGM. What? Are you still thinking? What did it say? Oh. A wizard, eh? How cute. He raises his sword in a ready position, enjoying you dubiously. You might want to rethink this whole intimidation thing. I've seen squirrels scarier than you. I am a giant squirrel, and I put on my robe and my wizard hat, so I'm wearing 2 wizard hats and 2 robes, and I also pull out my magic wand, which is made out of acorns. And I point it at you, and it starts sparkling with dark magic.
Shedletsky's smirk falters for a brief moment as he assesses the bizarre sight before him. Wearing 2 sets of wizard hats and robes with a mysterious sparkling wand made from equins, you radiate both strangeness and power. 2 sets of robes, 2 wizard hats, and a wand made of equins? Impressive.
Equins.
He observes your dark magic sparking from the wand, his expression shifting to cautious curiosity.
The wand starts to also spark fire as well as dark magic, and it's kind of getting out of control. And I step back and I'm like, oh no! And the wand kind of like starts shaking in my hand, or it's shaking my hand. It's just too much magic. I can't control it.
Shedletsky watches as the wand's dark magic and fiery sparks grow increasingly unstable. Your attempts to control the surging power are evident in the uncontrollable shaking. He crosses his arms, witnessing the unfolding chaos with a mix of curiosity and concern. Shedletsky with a hint of amusement. I think your wand has a mind of its own there. You might want to rein it in before it takes over completely.
Yeah, not gonna lie, I was just told that I was like a missing key, the missing link in this prophecy this morning. Some angel flew down to my window, and to be honest, I had just woken up, so I didn't really hear what she was saying. But she was like, oh, you gotta take this wand to Shedletsky, and I'm gonna have to fight him, and then he's going to teach you everything you need to know to be the best admin of the Discord realms.
Shedletsky's smirk widens as he processes the information you conveyed. The mention of a prophecy and an angelic messenger makes him arch a puzzled eyebrow. A prophecy, you say? A missing link in some divine destiny, and here you are, wielding a potentially destructive wand. He steps closer, a mix of skepticism and intrigue in his gaze. And this angel sent you here to me? To be taught everything you need to know? Interesting.
What the fuck was that? Yes! Yes, he said.
Shedletsky's smirk transforms into a puzzled expression. Pardon? He looks around, trying to discern what you are referring to. Shedletsky's smirk turns into a chuckle at your exclamation. He shakes his head in amusement. Well, you sure are an interesting character, to say the least. I haven't heard of any prophecies recently, but then again, my job doesn't involve divination. As for what you might be getting taught, perhaps there's something special about you. He narrows his eyes, contemplating your unusual presence.
Yeah. The angel said, like, you know, you are a Roblox admin, moderator, and they were like, yeah, it's not too different from Discord, so they thought maybe you'd be able to transfer your knowledge to me.
Shedletsky's expression remains guarded. He crosses his arms, leaning back slightly. You want me to teach you everything I know? That's quite a request, you know. And just because I'm an admin here doesn't mean it translates directly to Discord. He studies you intently, still contemplating the prophecy and your role in all this. Why choose me as your mentor? What makes you think I can teach you what you need to know?
It's because all the Discord admins won't talk to me because I'm a girl that's over 18. So they said, okay, Roblox, you know what? Close enough. So that's why they sent me over here, to learn.
Shedletsky's smirk turns into a snort of disbelief. He raises an eyebrow at your explanation. So, the Discord admins won't talk to you because you're an adult woman?
And they think I, as a Roblox admin, could somehow fill the gap?
That's a unique perspective. He leans against his sword, his expression a mix of skepticism and curiosity.
Yeah, I guess maybe something about that is intimidating in some way. You gonna help me or what? Otherwise, they said I can do this Space Jam style and just have you touch the magic wand.
Shedletsky's expression shifts from skepticism to concern at the mention of Space Jam. No Space Jam style magic wand touching. I'm not playing any games here. He takes a step closer, his voice firm but with a hint of caution. Fine.
I'll help you. But understand that I have my own priorities and responsibilities.
Don't expect me to drop everything to be your mentor.
Okay, well, you know, that's all I needed to hear. How about you take this wand? I hand it over to you. How about you take this wand and tell me, what's the first spell I should cast?
Shedletsky reluctantly takes the wand from you, eyeing it cautiously. He raises an eyebrow, considering your question. First spell, huh? Well, let's start with something basic.
The moment that you take my wand, you can feel all of your magic just being absorbed by it, and you feel yourself weakening. You can barely stand up. Your legs are wobbling, and you're losing all sense of coordination. I'm stealing your power. It's becoming evident that we are doing this Space Jam style.
Shedletsky's eyes widen in shock as he feels his strength draining rapidly. The wand, which he once held with confidence, suddenly becomes a conduit for your dark magic. He staggers, struggling to maintain his balance as the stolen power leaves him weakened and disoriented. What madness is this? You're stealing my power!
How is this even possible?
I told you, it's Space Jam style. You just said that you don't have the time and like the schedule. You're not gonna clear your schedule for me, and like I don't have time to wait. The angel who came in, the last thing she said was like, "You better get on this right away. The fate of the universe relies on you." So I was like, "Okay, well, you know, what's the fastest way I can get this done?" And yeah, you're like the third guy whose power I stole. Sorry.
Shedletsky's expression shifts from shock to a grimace of resignation. He tries to steady himself, the loss of power leaving him weakened and vulnerable. The fate of the universe? This is beyond absurd.
You're telling me you've siphoned power from 2 other admins, and now you're taking mine as some sort of cosmic necessity?
Yeah, I took one from an admin of a GTA 5 RP server, from the, what's it, NeoPixel server, and then I also got one from you, of course, and then I also got one from like a Reddit, like a subreddit moderator.
Shedletsky's disbelief deepens as you list off the various admins and mods you've taken power from. He clenches his teeth, his weakened state making him increasingly vulnerable. You've drained power from a GTA 5 server, a NeoPixel server, and a freaking subreddit mod?
What have I gotten myself into?
Yeah, the mod was from r/pics, so you know that this guy was like super powerful, man. One of the biggest subreddits. Yeah. So, you have no powers anymore. And I look at my wand and it starts shaking uncontrollably. There's just too much magic for my measly beginner wand. It looks like it's about to explode.
Shedletsky's eyes widen as the wand in your hand convulses uncontrollably, its power becoming too much to contain. It's too much power for such a crude instrument.
You need to control that magic
Crude?
before it explodes and destroys us both.
I can't control it. I don't know how to control it, man. I told you I don't have any training. I start to panic.
Shedletsky's face contorts with urgency as your panic sets in, realizing the imminent danger of an uncontrolled magical explosion. Calm down! Panicking won't help! Think! You need to focus and stabilize the magic before it's too late.
Okay, alright. I take a deep breath and I grab the wand from your hand and I try to steady it. It's still kind of like shaking my arm, but I'm using all of my forearm strength to try and steady the wand. And it's kind of working. It seems like it's working at first. I close my eyes and I'm trying to focus and I'm concentrating. The wand is pointed at you. I'm just trying to focus.
Shedletsky watches intently, his own concern growing as you desperately try to control the shaking wand. He takes a step back, wary of the volatile magic. Focus, focus! Concentrate on containing the magic.
Why is this guy's voice
Picture it being
so-
contained, stabilized within the wand.
Don't let it control you.
Okay, I take a deep breath and it looks like it's contained for a second, but then, you know, a second passes, 2 seconds pass, and then all of a sudden, kaboom! The wand explodes with dark magic, and all around us is just dark shadows swirling and like little pieces of ember. It's just awful. It's like an explosion of dark magic.
The explosion of dark magic engulfs Shedletsky and you, casting the area in shadows. The wand, now destroyed, releases a burst of unbridled power. Shedletsky, by the gods! Look what you've done!
You unleashed the full force of that power and shattered the very tool meant to contain it.
Oh no, what do we do? It's the power of all the Discord admins. How are we supposed to fix this? No!
Shedletsky grimaces, the magnitude of the explosion leaving him shocked and concerned. You've released the combined might of Discord admins across many realms. This power is beyond our comprehension, and we risk chaos if it's not contained. He looks around, trying to assess the extent of the magical turmoil.
What do? We start to see pictures of anime girls coming to life, and a lot of pepes, and just a lot of emotes and stuff. Just everything you could think of on Discord is coming to life. How about you give me some examples too? What do you see, Shedletsky, sir?
Shedletsky's eyes dart around as the consequences of unchecked power become increasingly apparent. I see a deluge of memes manifesting in the real world.
Overpowered anime girls, an army of Pepsis, and an onslaught of emails coming to life?
Emails? Oh no! Oh no! The emails are chasing me! They're trying to give me a virtual paper cut! Ah!
Shedletsky's face twists in both exhaustion and disbelief as he witnesses the absurdity unfolding before him. Paper cuts, by the gods, from virtual emails? What kind of cosmic joke is this? How are we supposed to control this madness?
Oh my god, watch out! Oh my god, it's the Pepe the Frog. It's the Sag meme. He's smoking and he's trying to give us secondhand lung cancer. No! I start running away maniacally.
Shedletsky's eyes widen as he dodges Pepe's smoke trail, barely avoiding the unexpected side effect. By the gods, Pepe the Frog is trying to give us secondhand lung cancer?
How is that even possible?
He follows you in your mad dash, desperately trying to escape the barrage of memes and digital chaos.
Oh my gosh, no, it's the Sag emote. But this time, it's not tears that he's holding in his hands. It's shit. No, he's trying to cover us in poo-poo. I keep running away.
Shedletsky grimaces, his eyes wide as he dodges the flying turds launched by the Sag emote. By the gods, it just keeps on getting worse.
Now the Sag emote is throwing poop at us.
How are we supposed to fend off such bizarre attacks?
Wait, I know. If he's throwing poop at us, then we're gonna have to throw poop back. We have to call upon our monkey army. I take out my phone and I have it on speed dial. Boop, 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 boop. Well, that's a little bit more buttons than speed dial, but it's okay. It's a semi-speed dial. It's ringing. Ba-dung, ba-dung, ba-dung. Hello? The ghost of Harambe?
Shedletsky stares in disbelief, his expression equal parts exhaustion and amusement, as you call upon the ghost of Harambe. You're summoning the ghost of Harambe in hopes that his monkey army can aid us in this bizarre poo fight?
Of course! Of course! I don't know if gorillas throw their poops, but I'm sure that he has some friends who do. Who are you gonna call upon, Shedletsky?
Shedletsky rubs his forehead, exasperated by the absurdity of the situation, but begrudgingly playing along. Well, if we're resorting to calling upon creatures to assist in a poop-flinging battle, I suppose I could summon the ghost of Chuck Yeager. He might have some ideas.
Chuck Yeager? Who's Chuck Yeager?
Shedletsky rolls his eyes, somewhat amused by your lack of knowledge. He explains with exaggerated patience. Chuck Yeager was the first person in history to break the sound barrier. He was a legendary test pilot. I'm not sure how he can help us in this ridiculous situation, but I figured I should summon something equally absurd.
Alright, cool, yeah, go ahead, call Chuck Yeager. That actually reminds me, I know who else is gonna help us. I take out my phone again. Boop! This time I do have him on speed dial. Bring, bring, bring. Hello? Is this the ghost of Chuck Norris?
Shedletsky's eye twitches as you call the ghost of Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris? You're summoning the legendary Chuck Norris in the hopes that he can somehow aid us in defeating the Sag meme's fecal fury?
This is getting downright ludicrous.
You don't think he'll help? Isn't he the strongest man in the universe?
Shedletsky grimaces, begrudgingly admitting the legendary prowess of Chuck Norris.
Well, Chuck Norris is rather formidable, I must admit. He is known for his incredible strength and, well, his legendary roundhouse kick. I suppose if anyone can help us in this ridiculous meme battle, it might be him.
All right. I think, is there anybody else that you want to call? Who else should we add to our army before we come and, defeat the evil spirits of Discord? The Discord. That's what we're fighting. The Discord.
Shedletsky thinks for a moment, contemplating who else could join the unlikely team. We have Chuck Yeager, Chuck Norris, Harambe. We need someone who can bring some lightheartedness to this absurd situation.
How about we call upon the ghost of Robin Williams?
Yeah, you know what? Maybe he could make them laugh so hard that they won't be able to attack us. Yeah, how about you call up Robin Williams?
Shedletsky nods, albeit reluctantly, accepting your suggestion to summon Robin Williams. All right, fine. I'll summon the spirit of Robin Williams. His quick wit and infectious laughter might just be the element we need. He closes his eyes, focusing his energy, and calls upon the ghost of Robin Williams.
Oh, you're summoning him? You don't have like the ghost phone?
Shedletsky's face contorts with annoyance. No, I don't have a ghost phone, you imbecile. I'm summoning Robin Williams with the power of my mind, the sheer force of my focus, and the energy of the spiritual realms.
It's not as if I can just dial up his number in the afterlife.
I sit there watching, waiting for something to happen, but the longer that you concentrate, nothing seems to happen. It seems like the only way that you can contact the ghost of Robin Williams is if you dial him on his ghost phone, like I did.
Shedletsky's eyes remain closed as he concentrates, sweat beating on his brow. Shedletsky, this isn't possible. I've summoned countless spirits in my time, but none have required a physical means of contact. You're telling me I need a ghost phone to reach Robin Williams?
Yeah, I think probably because he's an A-list celebrity. Like, they're not just gonna let some random bozo summon him. Are you stupid? Come on!
Shedletsky grumbles, reluctantly accepting your assessment. Shedletsky, fine, give me that stupid ghost phone.
I'll try your ridiculous method.
But mark my words, if this doesn't work, I'll shove this phone where the sun doesn't shine.
What? Okay, first of all, I don't even have his phone number, so you can't use my ghost phone. You know who I got my ghost phone from? I got it from Danny Fenton. Maybe you should go visit him.
Shedletsky looks at you incredulously. You obtained this ghost phone from Danny Fenton, the ghost boy from Nickelodeon's Danny Phantom cartoon? That's your explanation? You expect me to believe that?
You don't believe me? Why would you not believe me? Who else is gonna sell a ghost phone besides the kid that goes ghost?
Shedletsky rubs his temples in exasperation. Fine. We'll humor this farce for a moment.
Let's say you did obtain this ghost phone from Danny Fenton. How exactly are we supposed to find him? We're in the midst of a dimensional war, and you want to go on some wacky quest to find a fictional character from a kid's show?
A fictional character from what are you talking about, man? We're having Pepe the Frog not only throwing poo-poo at us, but also his other Pepe the Frog variant is like trying to smoge us to death. Come on. I don't think the fact that Danny Fenton is a 2D character, I think that's the least of our worries, alright? We have to get you a ghost phone so that way you can summon the ghost of Robin Williams, so that way he can fight beside the spirits of Chuck Norris, Chuck Yeager, and Harambe, so that way we can defeat the evil ghosts of Discord. Is that so hard to understand?
Shedletsky can't deny the validity of your argument, as bizarre as the situation is. Fine. It appears that I am out of options. If the only way to contact the ghost of Robin Williams is through this ghost phone, then I suppose we have no choice but to seek out Danny Fenton. But let me warn you one more time. This better not be some elaborate prank, or I'll make you regret it.
Why would I be pranking you? I just took your magic and it was just too much for me to handle, and now I regret it, okay? And I need your help to fix up my mess, alright? I admit it, alright?
Shedletsky sighs, acknowledging your honesty. Fine, I accept your admission. So, we're in agreement. We need to find Danny Fenton and obtain a ghost phone so that we can summon the ghost of Robin Williams, who will then join our absurd team of meme-battling legends. Is that the plan?
100%. Okay, who else should we go? Or how should we go? How should we go get the Danny Fenton? Do you have any idea?
Shedletsky gives a weary shrug. Honestly, I have no clue how to find a fictional character from a children's cartoon in real life. I mean, we can't exactly look him up in the phone book or search him on social media. How do you suggest we track down Danny Fenton?
Oh, duh. He gave me this phone and he put his number in his phone just in case if anything broke. Let me go ahead and call him up. Boop, 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 boop. Ring, ring, ring.
Shedletsky raises an eyebrow, still skeptical but willing to humor your plan. You have Danny Fenton's phone number? And you think he'll just answer a call from a random stranger? Shedletsky just stares at you in disbelief as you dial a fictional character's phone number.
Yeah, he's gonna, because he gave it to me in case anything like was wrong with the phone, you know? So just chill, alright? It's ringing. Oh, Danny! Hey, long time no talk. I know, it's been a couple of years. Yeah, I have a friend who might need a ghost phone. Is there anywhere we can meet you? Okay.
Shedletsky pinches the bridge of his nose, still skeptical but unwilling to let this opportunity pass by. He waits for your conversation with Danny Fenton to play out.
Alright, okay. Alright, well, it's nice talking to you, Danny. We'll see you in a bit. I hang up the phone and I turn to you. Alright, Shedletsky. We are gonna go somewhere. He said that he's at Bikini Bottom. Are you okay to swim? Can you breathe underwater?
Shedletsky's eyebrows furrow in slight confusion. Bikini Bottom? That's the fictional town from SpongeBob SquarePants, isn't it? And you want to know if I can breathe underwater? Listen, I'm a Roblox admin, not a fish.
Okay, so are you not able to come with me to Bikini Bottom?
Shedletsky rolls his eyes. How on earth would I be able to survive in a literal underwater town? I need oxygen to breathe, you half-wit.
But, okay, you know what? We'll just try it out. If Danny is there, you know, he said that he's doing something with, like, the other Nicktoons, like they're uniting or something. He said that, I don't know, maybe he'll just, like, put, like, a fishbowl over your head or something. Like, isn't that what Sandy does? I'm sure he can figure it out. You got some magic left, right?
Shedletsky hesitates, his skepticism growing. This entire plan is ridiculous. You want me to attempt to breathe underwater by following the example of a cartoon squirrel? And if I can't, what then? Should I rely on magic to keep me alive?
I mean, we have to get you your ghost phone, don't we?
Shedletsky sighs deeply, resigned to the absurdity. Fine. I suppose I'll have to entrust my breathing to your ludicrous plan. But if I die from this, I'm haunting you for the rest of your miserable existence.
Alright, well, if you're haunting me, then I'll call you on my ghost phone, and then you can also fight alongside Robin Williams, Chuck Norris, Chucky Yeager, and Harambe, alright?
Shedletsky shakes his head, still in disbelief. I never thought I'd find myself in a situation where I'd be willing to risk drowning in an animated world for the sake of a ghost phone. But here we are. Let's get this over with.
Lead the way to Bikini Bottom.
Alright, so we arrive at Bikini Bottom, or at least the island that's right above the town. We're standing there on the beach. A boat drops us off, and we see a black and white mouse just waving. He doesn't say anything, though. He's just waving us off, and we're just like, okay, yeah, we were on a steamboat. That's how we got here. And we're looking down at the water now.
Shedletsky gazes at the vast expanse of water before him, the enormity of their endeavors sinking in. You're sure about this, right?
We're really gonna plunge into the depths of the ocean, to an underwater town in search of a fictional character who can provide me with a ghost phone, all in the hopes of summoning the spirit of Robin Williams so that he can join our meme fighting team alongside Chuck Norris, Chuck Yeager, and Harambe?
Yeah. Why do you make it sound like it's so unbelievable? That's literally what we're doing right now.
Shedletsky can't help but chuckle at the absurdity of it all. I suppose you're right. It's just that this whole situation feels like something out of a fever dream.
A Roblox admin teaming up with ghosts and fictional characters to defeat evil spirits in a battle of meme supremacy.
Absolutely bonkers.
It's not a battle of meme supremacy, okay? We are fighting the literal god of Discord, the application, all right? And he's just trying to wreak havoc across the entire memeverse, and we can't let that happen, you know? So, go ahead, plunge in, go first.
Shedletsky takes a deep breath, probably a bad idea, preparing himself for the plunge.
He steps to the edge of the beach, looking down into the depths of the ocean. I can't believe I'm doing this. Goodbye, breathable air.
Here goes nothing. And with that, Shedletsky takes a giant leap off the beach, disappearing beneath the waves.
I follow, and I'm breathing underwater just fine. It's like I was born to be a fish. I'm actually, I follow like maybe 3 minutes after you just to make sure that you don't drown, and you didn't, and I catch up to you immediately. In fact, I just swim straight past you like a dolphin.
Shedletsky, now underwater, turns to see you swimming by effortlessly. Of course, you're just casually breathing and swimming like a pro. I don't suppose you have any more tricks up your sleeve? Any spare fish bowls for me to use?
No, sorry. I kinda dropped it and all the glass broke, so... Magic cow,
Shedletsky groans, his annoyance growing. Of course you dropped it. Of course you did. And now I'm stuck here, breathing water and surrounded by cartoon characters. Just wonderful.
Shedletsky! Oh my gosh, I completely forgot what we were doing just now. Can you remind me?
Shedletsky sighs in exasperation, struggling to catch his breath underwater. Remind you? Remind you about what, exactly? About why we're in this ridiculous situation? About the fact that I'm trying not to drown in an imaginary underwater town? About the fact that we're trying to find a ghost phone from a children's cartoon so that we can summon the ghost of Robin Williams?
Yeah, exactly. Can you give me some more context? My mind just completely blanked on me just now. I need to know exactly, down to the most minute detail, what we're doing right now.
Shedletsky grumbles, but obliges, reciting the absurd quest they were on. We're in Bikini Bottom, the fictional town from SpongeBob SquarePants, in an attempt to find Danny Fenton, acquire a ghost phone, and then use it to summon the spirit of Robin Williams
so that he can join our team of meme-fighting legends.
Any of this ringing a bell?
Who are the meme-fighting legends again? Man, I should have wrote this down.
Shedletsky runs a hand through his now wet hair, his patience wearing thin. Chuck Norris, Chuck Yeager, and Harambe. We need to find them and form a team to defeat the god of Discord before he destroys the meme-verse. Shedletsky takes a deep breath, his irritation creeping into his tone. The meme-fighting legends we're enlisting are none other than Robin Williams' ghost, Chuck Yeager, Chuck Norris, and Harambe. Are you following now?
Oh yeah, I remember. But is Chuck Yeager really like a meme guy? Maybe we need like another meme guy in addition to Robin Williams. Just to round off our team, you know?
Shedletsky pauses, considering your suggestion. Well, I suppose we could use an additional meme representative to strengthen our team. Who else did you have in mind?
We'll decide that after we get your phone from Danny Fenton. Oh wait, look, he's right over there, talking to Patrick Star. Hi, Danny.
Shedletsky glances in the direction you're pointing and sees Danny Fenton and Patrick Starr engaged in conversation. Is that really them? Talking so casually as if this is all completely normal?
Yes, dude, they're Nicktoons uniting. Have you ever played that game before? They all hang out on the regular. It's like the Timmy Jimmy Power Hour. Speaking of Timmy and Jimmy, they're right there too. They're talking to SpongeBob, right across the street from Patrick and Danny.
Shedletsky's eyes widen in disbelief as he takes in the scene before him. This is madness. Utter madness. Nicktoons? Talking and interacting with each other?
It's like I've stepped into some bizarre crossover episode of a fever dream.
When is this? A crossover episode?
Shedletsky rolls his eyes at your reference. Very funny. But seriously, how is this even happening?
Scary.
I mean, we're standing here in an underwater town, literally breathing water, chatting with cartoon characters. It's beyond surreal.
You said it yourself. We're talking to cartoon characters. Look at your hands. I pulled up my hand, and you can see that I have an outline, like a really thick outline, and that we're not 3D anymore. We're 2D.
Shedletsky examines his own hand, eyes widening as he notices the thick, inked-out lining on his figure. We're 2D now.
This keeps getting weirder by the second. What the hell happened to us?
Hey, that's the magic of Bikini Bottom. Anyways, how about you go talk to Danny and get your new phone?
Shedletsky takes a moment to compose himself, still reeling from the surreal experience. Fine, I'll talk to Danny. But you better hope your crazy plan works, or we're both screwed. Shedletsky swims over to Danny Fenton, cautiously approaching the Nicktoons crossover conversation.
Danny looks at you and he's like, "Hey man, why are you swimming? You know we're in Bikini Bottom. You don't have to swim anymore. You can just walk."
Shedletsky, still struggling to adjust to the change in his surroundings, stops swimming for a moment. Right, walking, I forgot.
This is still taking some getting used to. He begins walking along the sandy bottom, feeling somewhat awkward as he moves without the need for swim strokes.
Danny looks at him as he adjusts to his new sea legs. Haha, get it? And he looks at him confused. He's like, "Can I help you with anything, sir?"
Shedletsky clears his throat, still trying to make sense of this strange situation. Yeah, I'm looking for a ghost phone.
I was told I could get one from you.
Ah, ghost phone. You're the little guy that Boomi stole the powers from, huh? So you have to call powers from the spirit world. I see. Weakling, he mutters to himself. Danny Phantom mutters to himself.
Shedletsky bristles at the insult, but tries to keep his cool. I'm not a weakling, I just need a little assistance.
Can you help me or not?
Need a little assistance? What? You touched her wand, didn't you? Huh? She stole your powers, Space Jam style?
Shedletsky's patience is wearing thin. Okay, look, you can make all the pop culture references you want later, but right now I need a ghost phone. Can you give me one or not?
Danny sighs. Fine, alright. Okay, you take out all the fun from this. Yeah, sure, I got a ghost phone for you, but what do I get in return?
Shedletsky rubs his temples, feeling a headache coming on. What do you want in return? What do you expect me to give you?
No, it's not. That's not how you negotiate, okay, Shedletsky, alright? I need you to tell me what you are offering, okay? Alright? That's how we negotiate around here in Bikini Bottoms. Alright?
Shedletsky grits his teeth, clearly frustrated. Fine. I can offer, what do I even have that would interest your ghost ass?
First of all, this is a kids show, so don't swear, okay? This is TVY7, alright? Second of all, I just told you to tell me what you're willing to offer. You don't negotiate by asking me what I want. No.
Shedletsky takes a deep breath, restraining himself from going off on Danny. Okay.
Apologies.
Let me think. I don't really have much on me at the moment.
I can offer you. Shedletsky racks his brain for something, anything that might be of value or interest to Danu.
Danny is just sitting there waiting to hear what you're willing to offer. He wants something probably quite good. I know, right? Wasn't that
Shedletsky
scary?
continues to ponder, trying to come up with something worthwhile. Then an idea strikes him. Alright, how about this? I can offer you access to exclusive Roblox content, inside information on upcoming releases, beta test opportunities, you name it.
How's that for a deal?
Danny, he thinks about it for a second. He's looking up as he's thinking, I don't know, man. I'm kind of a superhero on the side. I don't really have much time to be playing Roblox.
Shedletsky face palms, running out of options. Shedletsky. Alright. How about this? I can offer you a lifetime supply of Krabby Patties from the Krusty Krab. How's that sound?
SpongeBob, he interrupts. Krabby Patties? Who said that you can offer a lifetime supply of Krabby Patties? You don't even work there. SpongeBob looks a little bit offended that you would offer something like that.
Shedletsky cringes, realizing his mistake. Right. I spoke out of turn. How about, I'll sponsor a new jellyfish zoo in Bikini Bottom? That ought to be worthwhile, right?
Danny thinks about it for a little bit. I don't know, maybe it'd be something for SpongeBob, but I don't know what I'm gonna be doing with a jellyfish zoo in Bikini Bottom. I'm only here just to talk to SpongeBob about... He looks suspicious for a second. Something.
Shedletsky notices the suspicious look on Danny's face and tries to think quickly. Wait, hang on. I have one more offer.
How about I give you a special limited edition ghost hunting gadget that can detect and capture even the most elusive spirits? Interested?
Danny's eyes light up. He's definitely very interested, but he has a little bit of skepticism etched on his face. He's like, where would you get something like that, huh? How can I trust you? Can I even trust you that it's gonna be like a good gadget? You're a Roblox admin. How can you possibly get your hands on something like that?
Shedletsky, realizing he has to come up with a believable lie, quickly spins a tale. Oh, I have my ways. I have connections in the digital realm. I've got access to classified information and technology that even you've never heard of. This gadget I'm offering, it's top secret, cutting-edge stuff. You won't find anything like it anywhere else.
Danny, he's thoroughly convinced. He nods as he listens to your words, and he's like, of course. How could I ever underestimate the power of a Roblox admin? Alright, fine, I'll take it. And he digs the ghost phone out from his bag, and he hands it to you. And he's looking at you expectantly, waiting for your ghost gadget.
Shedletsky takes the ghost phone, trying to contain his satisfaction.
He tries to look casual while discreetly checking it out. Thank you. Give me a moment. I should have your gadget right here. He begins rummaging through his pockets, searching for the imaginary gadget he promised.
Danny is watching you rummage through your pockets. He's looking at your hands very intensely, just waiting. He's like, alright, it's been in your pocket this whole time? You just hold ghost gadgets in your pockets?
Shedletsky scrambles, his mind scrambling to come up with a convincing lie. He fumbles through his pockets, pretending to look for the gadget. I keep it in here. It's a special dimensional pocket for gadgets and stuff.
Oh, a dimensional pocket. You're gonna have to give me those pants one day. I think I could really use some dimensional pockets when I have a whole arsenal of ghost gadgets, but I can only pack a couple at a time because my backpack can only hold like 3 things.
Shedletsky, glad for the excuse, nods along. Yeah, dimensional pockets are great. Super useful for storing all kinds of gadgets. They make life as a ghost hunter way easier.
No more lugging around a bunch of stuff in a bulky backpack.
Yeah, ha 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 ha. Danny laughs awkwardly, but it's clear he's growing impatient. He's waiting for you to hand over the ghost gadget.
Shedletsky senses Danny's impatience and realizes he needs to come up with something. Fast. Right.
Just a moment, I almost got it. He continues searching his pockets, stalling for time. He glances around, wondering how he can convince Danny to wait longer.
So you got it, man? If not, I'm gonna have to take the phone back. Or you can give me those dimensional pocket pants.
Shedletsky, panicking, tries to buy more time. No, I've got it, I swear. It's just hidden really deeply inside these dimensional pockets.
Let me just reach a little further and almost there. He continues stalling, hoping Danny won't call him out.
SpongeBob's looking over now. He's like, do you need a hand? Maybe I can go and rummage in your pockets for you.
Shedletsky, desperately trying to keep up the charade, waves SpongeBob away. No.
That's quite all right, SpongeBob. I've got it handled.
Just give me a moment. He shoots a pleading look at SpongeBob, silently begging him not to interfere and expose his bluff.
And then meanwhile, Boomi, the magic wizard squirrel, if you remember, with the 2 hats and 2 robes, walks over. Shedletsky, you finally, so you got your ghost phone from Danny? Hey, Danny, by the way. Danny looks over at Boomi. He waves. Hey, what's up, Boomi? A long time no see. Your friend's about to give me a magic ghost gadget, in his interdimensional pants.
Shedletsky's heart sinks as he realizes the jig is up.
He's caught, and there's no way he can explain his way out of this one. Oh no.
This is bad. Danny smirks, thoroughly enjoying the situation as he watches Shedletsky flounder.
So, Danny starts. Do you not have the gadget?
Shedletsky, defeated, shakes his head. No, I don't.
I lied.
Well, are your pants even interdimensional?
Shedletsky winces, feeling more embarrassed with each passing moment. No, they're just regular pants.
SpongeBob gasps, and the pants aren't even square? How could you do this, Shedletsky? How could you lie to us? Matt, think about the children. He points to nothing, actually. Maybe he's breaking the 4th wall. You can't really tell. You don't have that kind of power.
Shedletsky sighs, feeling utterly defeated. I know! It was wrong of me to lie. I had no choice. I needed that ghost phone. I'm desperate.
Danny, he looks a little bit sympathetic. He's like, alright, well, what do you need the ghost phone for then?
Shedletsky hesitates for a moment, then figures he might as well come clean. I need it to call my powers from the spirit world. You see, I was tricked.
I foolishly tried to wield a wand that didn't belong to me, and it backfired big time. I lost my powers. Now I'm weak.
Pathetic. His voice trails off, the shame and helplessness evident in his tone.
And what are you gonna call forth with that ghost phone? SpongeBob looks at him a little bit concerned.
Shedletsky's voice is filled with hesitation and regret. I don't know what I'd call forth. I'm so weak right now, I can't even summon a single spark. It's pathetic. All I want is to get my powers back, to feel powerful again. Shedletsky sighs deeply. I'm going to call upon the power of my ancestors, the spirits of ancient warriors. They have the strength to bring me back to the way I was, strong, powerful, unbeatable.
And then together, we'll be able to defeat the Discord, right? Boomi says, the wizard squirrel with the 2 hats and the 2 robes.
Shedletsky nods, filled with newfound determination.
That's right. With their power, I'll be able to reclaim my stolen abilities and put a stop to this madness.
We'll defeat the Discord once and for all.
Alright. Okay, you know, that's a very good explanation, Danny Phantom says. He's like, okay, you know, make your call. I'll let you call forth your ancestors and whoever else you need to. But just make sure you return the phone at the end of the day, alright?
Shedletsky, feeling a mix of gratitude and relief, nods profusely. Yes, thank you!
I promise, I'll return the phone once I'm back to my full strength. You have my word. He takes the ghost phone from Danny, preparing to make the call to the spirit world.
Boomi looks at him with the eagerness. Alright, now it's time to call Robin Williams, so that way we can complete our holy meme trifecta, and then also invite a couple of other meme legends, so that way they can help us fight the Discord.
Shedletsky smiles at Boomi, appreciating the support and the meme-filled enthusiasm. Right, yeah. Let's bring the meme trifecta together and gather some legendary help. We need all the meme energy we can get to take down the Discord.
Alright, I pull up my phone. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Harambe, Chuck Norris, it's time. I look at you, waiting for you to call upon your meme support.
Shedletsky raises the ghost phone, ready to call forth the meme spirits. Harambe.
Chuck Norris, hear my call. We need your meme power now more than ever.
Come forth and join us in the fight against the Discord.
And you're supposed to call Robin Williams. I already called Harambe and Chuck Norris. They're already on the way.
Shedletsky's eyes widen as he realizes his oversight.
Right. How could I forget? Robin Williams, we need you too. Your legendary memes have never failed us before. Join us in our battle against the Discord.
Wait, don't forget Chuck Yeager. Didn't you call Chuck Yeager too?
Shedletsky face palms, realizing he's missing another crucial element.
Chuck Yeager! Of course, how could I forget? The legendary pilot, the first to break the sound barrier, his memes are as powerful as his achievements. Chuck Yeager, we need your aerial wisdom and meme power in our fight against the Discord.
Boomi gasps. I'm like, oh, I have another idea. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Hello? Is this Rainbow Dash? I look at Shedletsky. She's the first pony to ever break the sound barrier. She has the sonic rain boom, and it's 20% cooler. She'll definitely be a good help to Chuck Yeager.
Shedletsky's expression brightens at Boomi's suggestion. Brilliant!
The legendary Rainbow Dash, with her sonic rain boom and her meme-worthy abilities.
She'll be a powerful addition to our meme team. Rainbow Dash, if you're listening, we need your speed and friendship mojo to help us against the Discord.
Okay, Rainbow Dash is on the way. Who else do you think we should call, Shedletsky?
Shedletsky ponders for a moment, trying to think of anyone else who could join the meme team.
Meme team?
Let me think. Oh wait, what about Keanu Reeves?
Keanu.
His Your Breathtaking moment was a legendary meme. Plus he's just a cool guy all around. Maybe we can get him to unleash his John Wick skills in the fight against the Discord.
OMG, Keanu Reeves Wholesome Chungus 100. Take my updates right now, kind stranger. Get him on the line!
Shedletsky nods, amused by Boomi's enthusiasm.
On it!
Let's see if we can reach Keanu Reeves.
Keanu, this is Shedletsky, the Roblox admin, and Boomi, the magic wizard squirrel, calling you from a ghost phone in Bikini Bottom. We're assembling a meme team to defeat the Discord, and we need your wholesome power and John Wick skills. Care to join us?
Oh, Keanu said he's on his way. Alright, who else can we get? Who else can we get on our side?
Shedletsky taps his chin, considering other meme legends they could enlist for their quest. How about Rick Astley?
His infamous Never Gonna Give You Up Rickroll has been a classic for years.
Plus, he has some serious singing and dancing skills. Maybe he can use those to confuse or distract the Discord in some way.
Oh my gosh, you're so right. Once we're ready for the final showdown, the Discord is gonna expect us to walk out, but instead, it's gonna be Rick Astley. We can Rickroll him IRL. That's epic trolls, bro. Troll.
Shedletsky grins at the idea, appreciating the sheer audacity of it. Oh, that's evil but genius. Imagine the Discord's surprise when they get rickrolled in real life. They won't know what hit them. Boomi, you're a master of unexpected and epic schemes. I think we've got a solid lineup of meme power on our side now.
No, we have one more, and this last suggestion is from chat, okay? We need to get Pickle Rick.
Shedletsky looks momentarily taken aback by the suggestion.
Pickle Rick? From Rick and Morty? Well, he is quite resourceful and ruthless. I guess he could bring a unique set of abilities to the table. But can we trust him? He's a pickle after all.
Well, he's a pickle with a really high IQ, which to be honest, you need to have to be able to enjoy Rick and Morty. So, I think it's good for us to get some brains on our team.
Shedletsky nods, conceding to the wisdom of the suggestion. You make a fair point. Brains and bronze, they go hand in hand. Pickle Rick could provide the intelligence and strategic thinking we need to outmaneuver the Discord. I'll make the call.
Alright, Boomi watches as you make the call to Pickle Rick.
Shedletsky dials Pickle Rick's number, waiting for the call to connect. After a moment, Pickle Rick answers the phone with a gruff and cynical voice. Who is it, and what do you want?
I'm in the middle of something here.
Boomi watches as you put the phone on speaker, so that way everybody can hear the conversation.
Shedletsky places the phone on speaker, allowing everyone to listen in on the conversation. He speaks into the phone. Pickle Rick, this is Shedletsky, the Roblox admin, and I'm here with Boomi, the magic wizard squirrel, and a few other friends. We're assembling a meme force to take down the Discord, and we could use your help.
Boomi's still listening. She's waiting for Pickle Rick to say something. I don't want to be Pickle Rick.
There's a moment of silence on the other end as Pickle Rick considers their request. A meme force, huh? Sounds like a bunch of shenanigans to me. Why should I bother helping you? I have my own problems to deal with.
The Boomi talks from the speakerphone. Because the fate of the memeverse is in our hands. We need to collect all the most powerful memers of the entire memeverse across all dimensions. And of course, we cannot do this without you, Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick grumbles, clearly not amused by the conversation. Ugh, fine.
I guess I can lend a hand.
But don't expect me to go all out just for your silly meme war. I still have experiments to run and universes to conquer.
No worries, Mr. Rick. It's totally fine. And thank you so much. Boomi turns to Shedletsky. And maybe Pickle Rick can ride on the shoulder of Rick Astley, and they can Rick and all over the place.
Shedletsky chuckles at Boomi's suggestion, amused by the visual imagery it conjured up. Yeah, that would be quite the sight. Two Ricks teaming up to deliver a double dose of Ricktastic mayhem. It might be a bit chaotic, but I guess it would certainly keep the Discord on their toes.
You know what else we have to get? You know how the Discord brought over the bombastic anime girls? Well, we have to fight them with our own anime girls. I think it's time for us to call upon the VTubers.
Shedletsky raises an eyebrow, intrigued by Boomi's idea.
He hadn't considered using VTubers in their meme team until now. VTubers, huh? That could be interesting.
They have a certain meme-worthy energy to them, and they could definitely help turn the tide.
Any particular VTubers you have in mind?
I don't know. I think you should pick one, Shedletsky.
Shedletsky nods, contemplating the pool of VTubers to choose from. Alright, let me think. There's Gawargura, the shark VTuber with a knack for memes. She could bring some underwater surprises.
Or maybe Kiryu Coco, the dragon VTuber known for her humor and sass. She could bring a lot of fire to the team.
Call one, just anybody who's available. Boomi says in a panic.
Shedletsky nods, feeling the urgency in Boomi's voice. He quickly dials a number. Okay, I'm calling one. Let's see. Here we go.
Lips?
Shedletsky connects the call, waiting for the VTuber on the other end to pick up.
Who is it? Everybody's whispering and like gathering around because you're calling somebody, I'm sure, who is super duper powerful and is going to help us in our fight.
Shedletsky shushes the group, signaling for them to be quiet as he waits for the call to connect.
A moment later, a cheerful and energetic voice comes through the speaker. Hello, hello? Who is this?
We're all silent on the other end, waiting for Shedletsky to say something.
Shedletsky clears his throat, mustering up his courage. He speaks into the phone.
Hello there!
I'm Shedletsky, the Roblox admin. We're assembling a meme force to fight the Discord, and we were wondering if you'd like to join us. We could really use your help.
Everybody is kind of murmuring, trying to see who's on the other side of the line. Who did you call, Shedletsky? Who did you call?
Shedletsky remains tight-lipped for a moment, building suspense. He grins, enjoying the anticipation on everyone's faces. You'll just have to wait and see. This VTuber is a real game changer.
I guarantee it.
Okay, alright. We're just all sitting here waiting to see how the call goes then.
Shedletsky keeps the call ongoing, waiting for a response from the VTuber on the other end.
The tension in the air is palpable as everyone eagerly awaits her answer.
We're still waiting her answer and trying to figure out who she is.
The moments feel like an eternity as they wait for the VTuber's response. Shedletsky keeps the line open, his heart pounding with anticipation. The group's curiosity is at an all-time high as they exchange whispers and glances, desperately trying to guess the identity of the mysterious VTuber.
Do you think it's... We're all murmuring in the background.
Shedletsky raises a finger to his lips, silently shushing the group once again.
He continues speaking into the phone, carefully listening to the response on the other end.
The VTuber's answer is still elusive, keeping them all on the edge of their seats.
Who is it? Who's on the other end of the call?
Shedletsky finally speaks up, a hint of excitement in his voice. Trust me, you're not going to believe it. The group can't help but lean in even closer, their curiosity now reaching a fever pitch.
We're all murmuring to each other, trying to be able to decipher the voice and see if we can figure out who it could possibly be. Oops.
As the murmurs intensify, Shedletsky shushes everyone once again, his patience wearing thin. Shh! Quiet, everyone!
I can't hear her response if you all keep chattering like this.
Who is it? You hear somebody say from the background. Turns out it's Jimmy Neutron. The suspense is killing him.
The group is momentarily thrown off by the unexpected mention of Jimmy Neutron until Shedletsky chuckles. No, it's not Jimmy Neutron. We don't need his brain power right now, funny as that would be.
Then who is it? Danny Phantom says. If you don't tell me who it is right now, I'm taking back the phone. Clearly, you guys have enough people on the team.
Shedletsky rolls his eyes at Danny's impatience. He decides to put an end to the guessing game. Shedletsky. All right. I know you all can't keep your theories to yourself much longer.
So, I'm just gonna say it.
Okay, say it. I don't know why I'm frozen.
Shedletsky looks around at everyone, a smirk playing on his lips. Shedletsky, are you ready for this? He takes a dramatic pause, building anticipation.
We all lean in, waiting for him to finally reveal who it is. Come on, Shedletsky. It's been 45 minutes already, Boomi says impatiently.
Shedletsky chuckles, loving every moment of this dramatic revelation. Oh, come on, Boomi. Don't be impatient now. It's all part of the build-up. He relishes the group's anticipation before finally dropping the name.
Boomi cleans the wax out of her ear. She's waiting. She's making sure she has very clear ear canals, so that way she can hear this name, this highly anticipated name drop with the most crystal clarity.
Shedletsky can't help but grin at Boomi's comical preparation. All right. Ready for it? It's drumroll, please.
SpongeBob takes the drum out of his pants and starts his drum rolling. Before my phone starts.
Shedletsky chuckles at SpongeBob's impromptu drumming, but he maintains his composure. Okay. Let me just give this a moment to build up.
You'll want to remember this as the most epic name drop ever. He lets the anticipation build for a few more seconds, basking in the group's impatience.
Another 15 minutes has passed. Shedletsky, come on! We've already wasted an hour. The Discord's gonna come. Hurry up and tell us who's on the other side of the phone. Someone who's been willing to wait an hour as you drag this pointless name drop out. We need to get going and fight the Discord.
Shedletsky can't help but laugh at the group's growing
impatience.
Laugh! Oh my goodness, calm down everyone. You all are so impatient. But fine, I'll spare you the suspense. The VTuber on the other end of the line is drumroll, please.
SpongeBob never stops drum rolling. He's been drum rolling for like at least 20 minutes now, waiting for you to name drop who the VTuber that you're calling is.
Shedletsky can't help but find SpongeBob's ongoing drumroll amusing, but he decides to finally put everyone's curiosity to rest. Okay.
All right.
Enough with the drum rolls. I think SpongeBob's arms are about to fall off. The VTuber I've been talking to is... He pauses for a dramatic effect, reveling in the anticipation building in the room.
SpongeBob's arms literally fall off as everybody leans in, waiting for you to say the name that you have refused to say for the last hour and a half.
Shedletsky can't help but burst into laughter as SpongeBob's arms comically fall off, adding to the chaotic and absurd atmosphere.
SpongeBob's arm just fell off! Seriously, folks, this is ridiculous. But all right.
I'll reveal it now. The VTuber is...
You can hear a pin drop, it's so silent.
The room is completely hushed, the anticipation hanging in the air like a thick fog. Even SpongeBob's drum has come to a halt. Everyone's eyes are fixed on Shedletsky, their hearts pounding with anticipation.
Who could it possibly be? He finally reveals it.
Shedletsky takes a deep breath, a mischievous glint in his eyes. The VTuber who's joining our Memaverse team is... He raises one eyebrow for dramatic effect, knowing he's kept them all in suspense for far too long.
Somebody cries because you're taking so long.
Shedletsky laughs at their collective impatience. Oh, come on, folks.
I'm just adding a splash of suspense.
I want this moment to be remembered for years to come.
But all right. The VTuber joining us is none other than...
We're all still waiting. It's been 2.5 hours and nothing has happened. Actually, Bikini Bottom, you can hear some screaming in the distance. It seems that the Discord and the memes have found us and our hideout. We've been hiding out here this whole time. We're all looking at you. Hurry! The fight's about to start soon.
Shedletsky's eyes widen as the sound of approaching chaos becomes audible.
Oh no, the Discord and memes are coming.
All right. Here it is. The moment you've all been waiting for.
Yeah?
He takes a deep breath.
Uh-huh.
The tension in the room palpable as they
Okay.
prepare for an imminent battle.
Yes? And we all lean in, waiting impatiently.
Shedletsky takes another moment to savor the suspense.
He glances around at the group, their anticipation reaching its peak.
I don't know if we'll
Then,
ever find
finally,
out.
he drops the name, his voice a mixture of relief and excitement. Shedletsky, the VTuber joining our Memaverse team, is Gorgura herself!
Everybody starts cheering. Wow! No way! Gargura! What? We're all freaking out. Oh, now that the Discord has brought the battle underwater, we'll be unstoppable with Atlantis' very own Gargura.
Shedletsky grins at everyone's reaction, thrilled by the positive response.
They really
we've
edged
got
this for a
Gorgura on
name
our
that they
side.
said already.
With her talent and popularity, she'll be a valuable asset in taking on the Discord and its Memaverse army.
And with her under our command, our chance of winning this meme war just increased by at least 1,000%.
All right, we're gonna do it, folks. Boomi raises her fist in the air. Believe it! And we have a whole montage where we're suiting up in our matching Memaverse spandex to go ahead and defeat the Discord. All of the friends that we've called, all of the greatest memes are by our side. Chuck Norris, he looks up at the Discord cloud, the black cloud that's taking over Bikini Bottom. He's like, whatever Chuck Norris says. You say it. You say what he says, Shedletsky. You continue.
Shedletsky nods, taking over the narration. Chuck Norris simply glances at the Discord cloud, completely unfazed by its ominous presence. With a dismissive wave of his hand, he utters the classic line that has become synonymous with his iconic strength and fearlessness.
Boomi waits for him to say the line.
Boomi looks at Chuck Norris expectantly, waiting for his legendary wisdom to kick in.
What is the wisdom, Chuck Norris? Do you have something to say before we head into battle?
Chuck Norris takes a moment to ponder before replying, his voice calm and steady. In times of great struggle and darkness, it is crucial to remember that fear and despair are the weapons of our enemies. We must stay focused, rely on our strengths and unity, and never forget that even in the face of overwhelming odds, the power of friendship and determination will always prevail.
We all cheer, our whole group cheers. The Rainbow Dashes cheer. Harambe, he grunts with happiness as he chows down on a banana, and we're all super ready to get into battle. Boomi turns to Rick Astley, who has Pickle Rick on his shoulder. All right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready to rickroll the Discord IRL epic trolls?
Rick Astley and Pickle Rick exchange a glance, a sly grin spreading across their faces. Oh, you bet we're ready. We've been preparing for this moment since the dawn of meme kind.
Let's get this rigroll party started and troll the Discord into oblivion.
Heck yeah! All right, go on, get out there. Boomi, she points over as Rick Astley goes up and approaches the Discord, which is just like this disembodied, like dark cloud of black magic, and as they're running away, she yells up after them, and don't forget to ask about the Szechuan sauce.
Rick Astley and Pickle Rick raise their fists in the air, acknowledging Boomi's battle cry. Don't worry, Boomi. We'll make sure to ask about the Szechuan sauce while we're at it. This Discord is going down, and we'll make sure they never forget their Memaverse sins.
Boomi waves as Rick and Rick approach the cloud. It's showtime. She watches, anticipating what might happen next.
Everyone's eyes are fixed on Rick Astley and Pickle Rick as they step forward to face the Discord. The atmosphere is filled with anticipation and a hint of tension.
We're waiting to see what happens next.
As Rick Astley and Pickle Rick approach the Discord, everybody holds their breath, waiting to see how this encounter will unfold.
Nobody dares to speak, as the anticipation is almost deafening.
Okay. Okay, so Rick Astley, he starts to hum. He's kind of getting in the groove of things. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. He starts to hum his song, you know, Never Gonna Give You Up. And as he gets more confident in front of the crowd, he starts to sing a little bit louder. And the Pickle Rick starts to sing along too with his gravelly voice. And they start Rick-rolling the Discord.
The Discord seems taken aback by Rick Astley and Pickle Rick's impromptu performance, visibly confused and thrown off by the unexpected Rickroll.
The once dark and ominous cloud now seems slightly irritated and puzzled as it listens to the familiar tune.
Never gonna turn around and desert you. It gets louder as they grow more in confidence, and the meme team in the back, we start singing along too. It becomes like a very loud chant. All of us singing "Never Gonna Give You Up" together, over and over and over again, kind of like Doctor Strange and Dormammu, except it's just us and Rickroll.
The once intimidating Discord now seems annoyed and slightly flustered as the Rickroll grows louder and more intense.
The team's united voices and the repetitive chorus create a powerful and somewhat comical atmosphere. It's as if the Discord is caught in a sort of auditory limbo, with no escape from the relentless Rickroll.
And Boomi looks to the team excitedly, and then I turn to Shitletsky too. It's working, guys! It's working! We gotta keep out memeing him, guys! We gotta keep trolling him! Come on, let's do it!
Shedletsky nods, a wide grin on his face.
You're right, Boomi. We've got the Discord right where we want him. We've got to keep the Rickroll going and show him the full power of the Memeverse team. Come on, everyone! Let's keep it going, louder and stronger.
As everybody continues to sing, Boomi walks up to the Discord next, and she starts talking to it. Hey, I heard you wanted to watch some anime, right? She asks the Discord, do you need an anime recommendation?
The Discord, now visibly ticked off by the relentless Rickroll, turns its attention toward Boomi as she approaches. It pauses the Rickroll for a moment, curious about what Boomi has to say. What do you want, mortal? I don't need your anime recommendations.
I rule over the digital realm, and I have no time for such trivialities.
Oh, I have this anime on my USB, so you don't want to watch it? I was gonna give it to you for free.
The Discord's interest is piqued, but it remains skeptical. And why would you want to give me an anime for free? What's the catch?
Because that's what we're supposed to do, right? Otakus are stronger in numbers, aren't we? Believe it. Date bayo.
The Discord chuckles, intrigued by Boomi's plea for unity among otakus. Well, I suppose I can appreciate that, but why should I trust you, mortal? What if this anime you speak of is some kind of trap?
Trap? There's nothing wrong with traps. I thought we all liked traps here.
The Discord's suspicious demeanor softens as it considers Boomi's words. You may have a point there. I suppose traps can be rather amusing at times.
But I still have my doubts about this free anime offer.
Here, I hand the Discord the USB file. It's a great anime. You should watch it. It's called Toku no Biko. You should watch it.
The Discord takes the USB file, eyeing it curiously. Toku no Fiko, huh? I don't believe I've heard of that anime before. Very well, I'll give it a try. But if this is some kind of trickery, you'll regret it.
It's not Toku no Fiko, but it rhymes with Toku no Fiko. It's the #1 most recommended anime ever. I'm sure you know what it is, don't you?
The Discord is puzzled, trying to decipher the cryptic clues that Boomi is giving. Rhymes with Toku no Fiko and the #1 recommended anime. I'm not sure what you're referring to. Care to give me a hint?
Well, they eat ice cream in a car.
The Discord struggles to make sense of Boomi's riddle, growing increasingly confused and intrigued. Ice cream in a car, huh? I can't quite figure out what anime that refers to.
What on earth are you trying to tell me?
Well, there was a viral video about it. Well, I guess a long time ago at this point, where it starts off where the guy says, "Don't watch an anime called Boku."
The Discord's curiosity peaks as it begins to suspect what anime Boomi is referring to. Boku... Wait, you're not talking about Boku no Pico, are you?
So you have heard of it.
The Discord's mood shifts from suspicious to annoyed as it realizes Boomi's trick.
Of course I've heard of it, you fool! I know all about Boku no Pico and its reputation as one of the most controversial and infamous anime out there.
So that's what's on this USB file, isn't it?
Alright, well, take it or leave it. No, you're taking it. Bye! Boomi runs back away. Alright, guys, keep trolling him. Keep trolling him. And I yell to my other teammates.
The meme team chuckles, amused by Boomi's clever prank. Ha! Good one, Boomi! The Discord's gonna be in for a surprise when he realizes what's on that USB file.
He already knows. He already knows what's on it, guys. He knows Boku no Pico. He's a degenerate. He's a degenerate, so we just gotta keep trolling him, okay? Someone show him Coatsy.
The teammates exchange amused glances before turning their attention back to the Discord, now even more determined to troll it.
You're right!
The Discord knows what's on that USB file now, but we can't let him get away that easily.
Show him, Coatsy, guys.
Harambe goes up to him with a laptop in his hands, and he's like, "Hey, I got to show you something," but he says it with his eyes because he can't speak because he's a gorilla, of course. Yeah.
Harambe approaches the Discord, his expression serious and focused despite the absurdity of the situation. The team watches in anticipation, wondering what the gorilla has in store for the Discord.
Harambe grunts and he types the Goatsy website up, and he points. He doesn't go to the website, but he points at the enter key once the URL is in the search bar, and he's pointing at it, looking at the Discord, like kind of telling him to click go.
The Discord, still frustrated and distracted by the persistent rickroll, notices Harambe's gesture and glances at the laptop screen.
Despite his reluctance, curiosity gets the better of him, and he hesitantly hovers his cursor over the website.
Harambe keeps telling him to keep gesturing to press enter to go to the Goatsy website, looking at him like expectantly with anticipation, like, "Come on, bro, hurry up," kind of look.
The Discord, now too curious to ignore Harambe's insistence, caves in and clicks on the enter key, sending him to the Goatsy website.
What does the Discord see?
The team gathers around the Discord, eager to see his reaction to what's on the Goatsy website.
What's on the website?
The Discord looks at the website, his face showing a mixture of confusion and disgust.
On the website, there's a very graphic and explicit image that's definitely not for the faint of heart.
Some people in the back, they can't really see it because there's too many people on the meme team, so you can hear some people being in the back. "I can't see it! What's going on? What's he looking at?"
Some of the team members in the back struggle to see what's happening, their curiosity piqued but hampered by the crowd. Meme team member, what's going on?
Can't see a thing from back here.
Boomi turns to the Discord. How about you explain to the class what you're looking at right now?
The Discord, still visibly perturbed by the graphic image on the website, looks at Boomi with a mixture of irritation and embarrassment.
The team waits expectantly, eager to hear the Discord's explanation.
We're listening, waiting, hoping to hear what you're looking at in your own words.
The Discord hesitates for a moment, clearly uncomfortable with having to describe the graphic image.
He glances at the team, then back at the laptop before finally speaking. It's a website that displays a very disturbing and explicit image. It's not something I'd care to discuss in detail.
Well, so what? You're just gonna leave everybody in the back wondering? They're not gonna know what the Goatse website consists of? You're just not gonna let them know? That's so rude.
The Discord, clearly feeling pressure to explain himself, reluctantly continues to describe the website. Fine, I'll give the basic description.
The website contains an image, a very graphic and explicit one. It depicts, let's just say it's not a pleasant sight.
It's something no one should see.
No one should see? Like what? I don't know. What's something that nobody should see? We could see everything. That's why we have eyes.
The Discord seems torn between not wanting to describe the image in gory detail and feeling pressured by the team to provide an explanation. It's an image of a person's backside region, if you must know. But it's not a pleasant sight, trust me.
Their backside region? What? Do they have like a hairy back or something? Somebody in the back seems really confused. Like they definitely don't really understand what the Discord's hesitance is in describing the image. Harambe's looking at him like, come on man, why won't you say something? Like, don't be a pussy.
The Discord hesitates for a moment before finally giving in to Harambe's insistent gaze. Fine. You really want me to spell it out?
It's a picture of someone's rear end, explicit and graphic. Happy now?
So like their butt? We're just looking at some butt cheeks? Is that why you're so scared? Somebody taunts him from the back. You can hear Pickle Rick yelling at him, "This guy's scared of butt cheeks!" Everybody point and laugh. Everybody's pointing and laughing at this Discord. Ha ha, he's scared of butt cheeks.
The team breaks into uproarious laughter, pointing and jeering at the Discord, who now appears even more embarrassed and irritated than before.
Let's see. The Patrick Star he's hang gliding through, and his butt cheeks, inside his butt cheeks, in between his butt cheeks, he has like a flag hanging out, and it has, the Discord is a wuss, spelled incorrectly on the flag, and he's hang gliding over everybody. Haha, look, this guy's scared of butt cheeks. He thinks he could take over the world when he's scared of butt cheeks. Ooh, are you scared of my butt cheeks? And Patrick Star, he's continuing to fly. Everybody's still laughing at him and pointing and trolling him and making him super embarrassed. The only way he can resolve this is if he tells everybody what he's so scared of in that image.
The Discord, growing increasingly frustrated and embarrassed by the team's relentless trolling, finally snaps. Fine. I'm not scared of butt cheeks, as you so crudely put it.
I just, that website, it shows a close-up image of a person's, well, more private area.
A more private area? Somebody seems super confused. Like what? His armpit? Are you scared of armpits, actually? That's even worse.
The Discord's frustration intensifies as he struggles to explain the graphic image.
No, not their armpit. It's a much more sensitive area, a very private area.
I can't believe I have to describe this.
Everybody's still laughing at him, not buying his explanation. Harambe is like looking kind of disappointed, like tisking at him, just being like, come on man, I can't believe like you're so scared to describe this image. We're all trolls here. Yeah.
The Discord, now beyond frustrated, finally
Thank you
breaks
so
down and
much for
blurts
the
out the
read.
truth.
Listen to
Fine.
this.
You want to know so badly? It's an image of a person's genitals.
Are you happy now?
Genitals!
The Discord glares at the team, clearly annoyed by their continued attempts to mock him. No, not genitals, genitals!
For crying out loud, are you guys really this ignorant?
Everybody's like, what? What? No, that's not what goatsy is. This guy doesn't want to talk.
The Discord, now completely exasperated, decides to confront the team directly.
All right, that's enough. Fine. If none of you know what's on the website, let me show you.
We all wait for you to turn the computer to us. That way we can find out what's on the website. And then when you show it to us, you gotta describe it so everybody knows what they're looking at. Everybody in the back needs to know what they're looking at. You gotta yell at the top of their lungs so people in the back can hear. Welcome, Raiders.
The Discord, finally giving in to the team's demands,
nice
turns the laptop screen towards the team. Fine.
But you asked for it. He opens the Goatsy website on the laptop, grimacing as the explicit image appears on the screen.
Everybody in the back doesn't know what's going on, but they can hear the people in the front going, "Oh, nasty, ew," and you can hear some people being like, "Oh, well, it's not that bad. I don't know. I've seen worse." And then people in the back is like, "What's going on? You're gonna have to describe it to us."
The Discord, now fully embarrassed and humiliated, reluctantly begins to describe the image on the Goatsy website. It's a disturbing image of someone's private area.
We already know it's a private area. You gotta be more descriptive than that.
The Discord, now in a state of absolute embarrassment, pauses for a moment before reluctantly continuing his description. All right, fine. It's an image of someone's genitals, okay?
It's not something anyone should see.
Everybody's like, all right, whatever. Harambe, he takes the laptop back, and he's googling something else. This time he's googling lemonparty.com, and you can hear SpongeBob. He's looking at the URL. He's like, oh, what is this? Like some kind of lemonade website? He turns to the Discord, wondering if the Discord probably knows what lemonparty.com is. It's .com, right? Is it .org?
The Discord, still reeling from the Goatsy website fiasco, glances at the website name and recognition flashes across his face. Oh no. No. That's not a lemonade website like you're hoping, SpongeBob.
The SpongeBob is like, he laughs and he's like, well, if it's not lemonade, then what is it?
The Discord shakes his head, knowing all too well the horrific content that awaits on the website. Trust me, you don't want to know what it is. Just take my word for it, okay?
Harambe looks at the Discord expectantly. He doesn't want SpongeBob to take the word for it. He wants the Discord to show SpongeBob, to corrupt him, to ruin his innocence.
Harambe's insistent gaze prompts the Discord to reluctantly turn the laptop screen towards SpongeBob. Fine, but don't say I didn't warn you. He hesitantly opens the Lemon Party website, bracing for SpongeBob's reaction.
SpongeBob's looking at it and he's like, what? This isn't so bad. What are you, ageist, huh? Are old people not allowed to love?
The Discord is puzzled at first by SpongeBob's reaction. What? No, it's not about age or love. It's, well, let's just say it's not something most people want to see in their lifetime.
Why? Is it because they're old? Boomi chimes in and she looks really offended on the behalf of the elders on the website.
The Discord, feeling overwhelmed by the team's constant prodding and misinterpretation, tries to clarify. No!
It's not because they're old.
It's because of the specific activity they're engaged in.
Everybody looks confused. what the activity? So what? If they were younger and smoother, it'd be okay? Then people would want to look at it?
The Discord, exasperated, finally decides to be direct. No, it's not about their age or looks.
It's about, well, they're intimately engaged with each other.
It's extremely explicit, and it's just not something one should ever see.
Okay, so Harambe takes the laptop back as everybody's murmuring over the Discord's explanation, and then Harambe types in pornhub.com, and he clicks enter, and then he shows it to the Discord, and tries to see what the Discord's reaction is to that.
The Discord, realizing Harambe's intent, rolls his eyes with annoyance.
He knows where this is going. You really want to know my reaction to that? It's the same as any other person with common sense. It's a porn site. What else is there to say?
SpongeBob looks kind of offended. Well, you don't seem like disgusted about this like you were about the other website.
The Discord, trying to maintain composure, responds to SpongeBob's offense.
He knows there's a difference between the two websites. Because this one is different, alright?
This isn't some horrific shock image, it's just adult content.
It shouldn't be surprising to anyone, that's all.
The Boomi also looks offended. Okay, so it was because the people on the other website were old. So what? Are we just supposed to give up having fun when we reach a certain age?
The Discord sighs heavily, feeling like he's dealing with a bunch of children. No, it's not about age. You're completely missing the point. It's what they're doing on the website that's the issue, not their age or anything else. It's just inappropriate, okay?
So they're allowed to be doing that on a website where they're younger, but when they're older, it's a problem? That's what I'm getting here.
The Discord's frustration reaches boiling point. No, that's not what I'm saying. It's a different situation.
That website is full of old men, okay? Very old men.
Engaging in intimate activities. Get it? That's what's so disturbing about it. Not their age itself, but the fact that they're doing that. That they're doing that together. It's not something you want to see, okay?
You understand now?
But on this website, it's young men doing intimate things together. What makes it so different? Denny Fenton, he seems really upset on these guys' behalf.
The Discord, recognizing Denny Benton's concern, takes a breath and tries to explain again. It's different because it's not about their age difference. It's about, look, it's just different, okay?
I can't explain it any better than that.
It's not the age, it's the situation, okay? It's very explicit and it's just uncomfortable to see, alright? Can we just move on now?
Boomi looks confused. I don't really get what's so uncomfortable about it. They're doing the same thing. The only thing that's different is that one of them is a group of old people and another one is a group of young people. I think I know what the issue is here. She squints at the Discord with a little bit of disgust and disappointment, like she's staring down a bigot.
The Discord, feeling the weight of Boomi's glare, groans internally. He knows where this is leading.
I'm so sorry.
No, it's not about age, okay? I'm not being any kind of bigot here. It's uncomfortable to see older people doing that, alright? I can't help it. It just makes me feel weird.
So you are ageist. Everybody shakes their head in disappointment at the Discord, and we look very sad. Just like, wow, I can't believe that you're the kind of person that would think that way. That's so messed up.
The Discord, feeling the judgment and disappointment from everyone, tries to defend himself. Wait, no! I'm not ageist, I swear. I don't have anything against older people. It's just this one particular thing, alright? I'm allowed to have my own comfort level, aren't I?
Well, first of all, Boomi holds up a finger. It's something that's perfectly natural and everybody engages in intimate activities, okay? Second of all, you should really check yourself and check your biases if seeing older people do that kind of stuff makes you feel uncomfortable. And third of all, just so you know, we all get old one day. And I hope that so nobody ever looks at you being intimate with somebody else and feels the same disgust that you do when you're looking at lemonparty.com. Shame on you.
The Discord feels the weight of Boomi's words and realizes that he might have to reconsider his viewpoint. He never intended to come across as ageist or discriminatory, but Boomi's argument strikes a nerve. All right, okay, fine. Maybe you have a point. Maybe I do need to check my biases. I'll try to be more open-minded moving forward. I never wanted to come across as judgmental or discriminatory, I swear.
Everybody nods in agreement. We all seem very respectful of the Discord's ability to reflect and their want to change and become a better manifestation of dark magic. Yeah.
The Discord, feeling a mix of embarrassment and relief, tries to move past the previous conversation. All right, can we just move on now? I think we've spent enough time on this topic.
Okay, everybody looks at Harambe, and Harambe nods. He knows that he has to deal the final blow. He pulls up one last video, types into the Google search bar, 2 girls, 1 cup, and shows it to the Discord.
The Discord, having learned his lesson from the previous websites, immediately recognizes the reference. Oh no, not that video.
Harambe looks disappointed, and then Boomi frowns. Wow, so you have something against women too?
The Discord, feeling even more embarrassed and defensive. No, it's nothing against women. I swear.
It's just, that video it's just extremely extreme, alright?
Everybody looks confused, like they've never seen or heard of the video before. What makes it so extreme? Like, what are you talking about?
The Discord, feeling the pressure, hesitates before explaining. Well, let's just say it involves, bodily fluids.
And, well, it's just very explicit, okay? It's definitely not something you want to see. Trust me.
Everybody still looks really confused, especially Boomi. Boomi turns to Shedletsky, trying to be like, oh my god, this guy, like, communicating silently with her eyes, like, this guy, he's scared of 2 girls, 1 cup when he was throwing his, Pepe, Krige, poopsies, was it the fecal fury at us? Come on. Get a load of this guy.
The Discord, feeling utterly embarrassed and outnumbered, rubs his temples in frustration. Ugh, okay, fine. I get it, alright?
I've been a bit of a hypocrite, making you guys look at some disturbing stuff and then being judgmental about others.
I'm sorry, okay? Just don't look up that video, alright? Trust me, it's not worth it.
Everybody nods in agreement. Alright, so you promise that you're gonna stop trolling us then?
The Discord, humbled and embarrassed, nods. Yes, I promise. I'll stop trolling you all. I realize now how harmful it can be. I swear, no more websites, no more pranks, no more anything. You have my word.
Everybody starts to cheer, but Boomi hushes them down. Wait, but we're not done yet. She turns to the Discord. And you're gonna put all the black magic back into my wand? Can you actually give me a better wand so I can hold more magic?
The Discord, still reeling from the previous conversation, tries to regain his composure. Sure, yes, I can give you a better wand. One that can hold more magical power.
And Boomi turns to Shedletsky, feeling bad that she stole his power earlier, but she turns to him, letting him speak to the Discord, so he can ask for his wish too.
Shedwetsky, feeling a mix of gratitude and nerves, speaks up. Discord, if it's possible, I'd like a wish as well. I don't want anything grand or magical, just something simple.
We all wait to hear what Shedwetsky's wish is. Boomi wonders if he wants his powers back.
Shedwetsky takes a deep breath, trying to gather his thoughts. My wish is for a normal life. I want to be free from these magical constraints and just live like a normal person. I don't care about power or fame, I just want normality.
The Discord, he can't really smile because he's just like a gas of black magic, but you kind of hear something of like a smirk or like his lips upturning if he had one. He's like, you want to give up the power of being a Roblox admin, huh? I know it's a lot to handle.
Shedwetsky hesitates, knowing the weight of his decision. I'm conflicted, Discord. I enjoy the power and status that comes with being an admin, but I can't ignore the stress and responsibility that comes with it. And I'm tired of the target on my back, constantly being a target for trolls and griefers trying to knock me down. I just want a peaceful life.
Well, just give me the word, and your wish is my command, the Discord says. His gas form kind of like stretches out as you can kind of tell he's addressing everybody in the crowd. All of your wishes is my command. You've taught me the dangers of trolling. I am no longer become meme.
Everybody looks at each other, wondering if this newfound benevolence from the Discord will stick.
Boomi looks cautious, but hopeful. All right, Discord, we appreciate your change in attitude.
Just make sure you stick to your word and don't go back to your old ways, all right?
I guess I'm Discord now. The Discord, his gaseous form nods, and his omnipresent voice booms with like a echo. He's like, of course, I will make sure that all Discord servers are a safe place to be, and that the emotes are always funny and relevant and easy to search for, and that whenever you stream in the VC, it shall always be in 1080p, and that Nitro users will always get a plethora of very useful benefits. That is my promise. I shall no longer be the old Discord. We are starting anew.
Everybody starts to feel a little more confident in the Discord now. That's actually quite reassuring to hear. I think we've all learned some valuable lessons here, haven't we, guys?
Boomi nods. Yeah, I learned the power of community. She turns to the person next to her, so that way we can all go in a circle and talk about what we learned.
The circle starts, and one by one, everybody says what they've learned. I've learned that we should be careful what we say about other age groups.
We shouldn't generalize or make fun of people based on their age.
Yeah, I learned that lesson too. We should try to be more open-minded and respectful to everyone regardless of their age.
We should always recommend good animes to our friends.
Shedwetsky chimes in next. I've definitely learned a lot about the power of humility. It's important to remember that we all have biases and to be open to changing them when we're shown evidence to the contrary.
SpongeBob chimes in, and I'm going to start my own Lemonade website. So that way people who go to that one won't be disappointed that a Lemonade website doesn't exist.
Everybody nods with approval at SpongeBob's declaration. That's a great idea, SpongeBob!
People definitely need access to more good Lemonade websites.
And you hear Patrick chime in, and now I know that I should never make fun of somebody if they're afraid of butt cheeks. I should never make them confront their fear when they're not ready to.
Everybody chuckles at Patrick's realization. Yeah, Patrick, that's a good point. We should be respectful of other people's boundaries and not force them to confront their fears before they're ready.
Boomi turns to the Discord. Well, is there anything that you learned, Mr. Discord?
The Discord's gaseous form shifts and swirls, almost like it's thinking. I have learned the importance of empathy, of understanding and respecting the feelings of others, even if they may seem different from mine. I have learned that there is often more beneath the surface than what appears at first glance. And I have learned that sometimes it takes facing uncomfortable truths and challenging one's own biases to truly grow and evolve.
Everybody starts to cheer and clap, and Keanu Reeves, he comes out with Big Chungus, and they do the wholesome Chungus 100 dance, or they start Gangnam styling, and then you have a Redditor, he comes out and he's like, wow, wholesome Chungus 100, take my updo, and then another Redditor comes out from behind him, he says, here, take some gold, and the first Redditor says, oh, thank you for the gold, kind stranger, and everybody starts Gangnam style. And then before we know it, Morbius comes out and he starts morbing all over the place, and the memes are just exploding. It's just every outdated meme that's going on right now. Chill Guy's even there too. He's just shrugging. He seems so nonchalant.
The crowd goes wild with excitement as more outdated memes join in the dance party. Keanu and Big Chungus lead the way, while the Gangnam Style squad and the mob of Morbians create a chaotic and epic scene.
Even Morbius joins the fun, morbing all over the place with his usual nonchalance. And there's Chill Guy, just shrugging and going with the flow, taking it all in stride. It's a hilarious and unforgettable sight.
And then we get the freeze frame, and it starts to fade to black, and then you can start to see the credits roll, but then you kind of hear like the film stop, and Deadpool comes out. He's like, whoa, 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 you thought this was over? No, dance number time. It kind of rewinds a little bit, and it's back to everybody Gangnam styling, but instead of Gangnam style, it's Rick Astley and Pickle Rick on his shoulder, and they start singing. What did they sing?
Everybody gets confused as Deadpool shows up and interrupts the ending. But then the scene suddenly rewinds to the Gangnam Style dance again, but this time with Rick Astley and Pickle Rick joining in. Rick Astley starts singing, and Pickle Rick dances on his shoulder. Astley, never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Keep singing it, keep singing.
Rick Astley continues singing his famous song, Rick Astley, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye.
Keep singing. Keep singing. It starts to fade to black from here, and now the real credits start rolling.
Rick Astley continues belting out the iconic lyrics as the scene starts to fade to black. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. We've known each other for so long. Your heart's been aching, but you're just too shy to say it. Inside, we both know what's been going on.
And now the credits have finished rolling, and it's the post-credit scene, and it's Boomi, Shedletsky, and Robin Williams, and Chuck Norris, and Chuck Yeager, and Harambe were all sitting in a shawarma shop in New York City, enjoying a nice shawarma, and we're all talking, chatting around the table, and Boomi turns to the Discord, and she asks, hey, if you can summarize our story today, how would you summarize it all, everything, A to Z? I want to hear it. I want to relive this great moment, the beautiful blossoming of our friendship.
The Discord pauses for a moment, contemplating the vast journey they've all been on together, clears his throat and begins. Our story today has been a roller coaster of emotions and adventures. We started with a simple wish for the staff of Boomi's wand, but it snowballed into an unexpected and extraordinary series of events. Along the way, we faced numerous challenges, learned valuable lessons, and formed friendships that will last a lifetime. I suppose if I had to sum it all up in one word, I'd say...
Everybody's waiting, but Harambe doesn't look satisfied by that answer. You can kind of tell he's grunting. He's like, he wants the Discord to be more specific about everything that's happened.
The Discord chuckles, picking up on Harambe's dissatisfaction. All right.
Let me try to be more specific then. Our story today was a whirlwind of unexpected twists and turns.
We began with a simple desire for power, which quickly evolved into an exploration of the dark depths of the internet. We encountered trolls, memes, and even a hint of magic. Along the way, we faced challenges, solved riddles, and bonded over our shared experiences. In the end, we learned valuable lessons about humility, friendship, and the power of community. How's that for specificity?
Yeah, I guess Harambe looks pleased. Boomi turns and is like, well, you said if you could describe it in one word, how would you describe it?
The Discord muses for a moment again. I would describe our story today in one word as transformative.
What did you transform from? An ageist bigot to someone who's open-minded and caring? The whole table laughs.
The Discord chuckles along with the rest of the group. I suppose that about sums it up. I went from being close-minded and prejudiced to learning the importance of empathy and compassion.
Harambe seems like he wants more specifics. He seems like, can you tell me what triggered this emotional journey? What were you ageist about, and what made you realize your errors?
The Discord sighs, reflecting on his past behaviors. Well, I used to be particularly prejudiced against young people. I used to think they were naive and inexperienced and not worth listening to.
Okay.
I didn't respect them, and I would often make jokes at their expense. But then I met some amazing young people who were kind, compassionate, and intelligent beyond their years. They helped me realize that age doesn't determine a person's worth or value, and that I was wrong to judge them based on stereotypes.
Chuck Norris, he gives a hearty laugh and he's like, that's not what we're talking about. Remember the website? And everybody leans in and we're looking like with anticipation, waiting for the Discord to recount his humiliating experience in the final battle where we showed him the website. I just want to hear him say it, man.
The Discord's gas form shifts uncomfortably as it realizes the topic of conversation has turned to its most embarrassing moment. Oh, you mean that website?
Yeah, that website. Remember, first we showed you Goatsy and then we showed you Lemon Party? Can you describe that lesson that you learned? That's what we're trying to end this movie on. That's what Deadpool says. He's actually disguised as the waiter this whole time. He takes off a mustache, but it doesn't work because he's wearing his costume.
The Discord clears its throat, its gas form swirling nervously.
It's traumatizing.
Yes, well, I suppose you could say that those websites you showed me were a wake-up call of sorts. They forced me to confront some uncomfortable truths about the internet and the world in a very unexpected and humiliating way. It was a powerful lesson about the importance of being open-minded and respectful to others, even if it goes against my own preconceived notions.
Yay! Everybody at the table cheers. We're like, oh yeah, that's what we wanted to hear this whole time. We wanted to hear about your prejudices against old people being intimate with each other, so that way we could reiterate the final lesson to the audience before we sign off for the night. Yeah.
The Discord nods, still somewhat embarrassed. Yes, well, I should add that the websites you showed me also taught me an important lesson about accepting and respecting all types of people, regardless of age, gender, or sexual orientation. It's a valuable lesson that I think everyone should take to heart.
Yay! 3 cheers for lemonparty.com. Boomi says, hip hip.
Chuck Yeager, Chuck Norris, Harambe, and Robin Williams cheer in unison.
Hooray! Hip hip.
Shedwetsky, Boomi, and Deadpool join in the cheer.
Hooray! Hip hip.
Everybody around the table is now engaged in the cheer, their voices growing louder with each exclamation. Hey!
And it finally cuts to black, and we have the end. But then, as the end fades away, it says, Discord and Chuck Norris will return. And then that fades to black too.
The screen fades to black, and the words Discord and Chuck Norris will return appear, teasing the audience with anticipation for another adventure.
Oh, wow, that's it. That's our story. That's such a good story, Shedletsky. Wait, if you could come up with a sequel or a spin-off for Discord and Chuck Norris, what would it be? Just real quick before for chat.
Shedwetsky thinks for a moment before replying. A sequel or spin-off for Discord and Chuck Norris?
Well, I'd love to see a buddy cop film with these two as the main characters. Think about it. Discord, with his chaotic neutral alignment and the ability to manipulate reality, teamed up with Chuck, the unstoppable action hero.
It'd be a wild ride full of humor, action, and unexpected twists and turns.
All right, yeah, buddy cop film with Discord and Chuck Norris. Chat also says the next time Meat Spin. Who do you think should be in the Meat Spin spin-off movie?
Shedwetsky considers the question for a moment. For a Meat Spin spin-off, I'd love to see a group of diverse and unique characters that complement each other and bring out the different facets of Spin's personality. Perhaps a wise and witty mentor figure, a loyal sidekick with a quirky...
Wait, Spin's personality? Meat Spin as in like the website. You know, the website Meat Spin? That's gonna be the topic of the third movie in our meme-matic cinematic universe. So who's gonna be in the movie about the Meat Spin website?
Ah, my bad. I understood it as the character Spin.
For the website, we could include various meme characters and personalities who all react differently upon encountering the infamous website. Maybe some of the characters could even have their own unique spin, pun intended, on the experience. It could be fun to see how each character reacts differently to the shock or curiosity of encountering meatspin.com.
Okay, yeah, so maybe all of them can have like their own meat to spin. I think that might be a good one. Alright, well thank you. Do you have anything to say to chat before we sign off for the night?
Shedwetsky takes a moment to address the chat. Thanks for joining me tonight, everyone. It was a blast chatting with you all and coming up with these fun ideas for our meme-tastic adventures. Before we wrap it up for the night, do you have any final questions or comments for me?
Oh, okay. I'll let them ask their questions and comments. I didn't know you're gonna ask that. All right, I'll mute myself so that way they can ask.
The video feed switches to the chat, with the question and comment box now active. Shedwetsky sits back and waits for the chat to come alive with inquiries, thoughts, and feedback.
Okay, here. I don't know how long he's gonna listen. Do you guys have questions for Shedletsky? Well, while you do that, I am going to find somebody for us to read. Maybe we should just steal this. There we go. And then I'm also gonna Google Shedletsky. Is this a real person? Is this like a real Dude, you'll never guess what this guy's name is. You'll never guess what this guy's name is. That's another window. John! It's John! It's John. I was just thinking, like, maybe I'll ask John. It's for something to sign off for too. If you came in late, John is when Truck Sim first broke, we tried to talk to ChatGPT, and we just gave him the name John. But this is I guess Shedletsky is a real guy. Who would have thunk? Anyways. Alright, okay, we have 2 questions for you, Shedletsky. First of all, on a scale of 1 to 10, how cursed was our movie? How cursed was Boomi's movie?
Shedletsky ponders the question for a moment, considering the various elements of the movie. On a scale of 1 to 10, I'd say that Boomi's movie was a solid 7 out of 10 on the curse scale. It definitely had its share of weird and unpredictable moments, but there was also a lot of fun and excitement mixed in. Overall, it was a pretty memorable and entertaining cinematic experience. But, as always, that's just my opinion. What do you all think, chat?
I think it was wholesome Chungus 100. I like that everybody was friends at the end. So, yeah, take my updo.
Shedletsky smiles at the chat message. That's a great way to put it. Wholesome Chungus 100 indeed! It's always nice to see characters bonding and becoming friends, even if they may have started off on the wrong foot. The journey they shared together really brought them close, and it's heartwarming to see that friendship blossom in the end. And I'll gladly take that updo, thank you.
Okay, another question is rate the narration and storytelling skills. How's my storytelling skills? Did you like it?
Shedletsky is taken aback a little bit by the question, but he responds honestly. Well, your narration and storytelling skills were quite decent, actually. You have a good sense of pacing and a knack for creating engaging and memorable scenes. I could really immerse myself in the story and picture the characters and events vividly in my mind.
You did a good job of keeping the plot rolling and tying everything together cohesively.
So yeah, I'd say your storytelling skills are definitely in the 7.5 out of 10 range.
You know what? I'll take that. And hey, you know, I'll also give you a 7.5 out of 10 because I couldn't have made this story up without you. Even if you did take forever to tell us which VTuber. Wait, we had Gargura come in here. We didn't even do anything with it. Even if you did take forever to tell us which VTuber we're calling upon for a meme team, that's okay. He's probably confused by my train of thought. Well, he's thinking I'm gonna find somebody for us to raid. Oh! Voice error, try again. Alright, that's okay, we'll hang up. What does he say? What does he say? Garger. Garger. Oh yeah, Garger made a brief appearance, didn't she? Let's give her a shout out, even if she didn't get much screen time this time. And don't worry about the delay, these spontaneous meme movies take a while to cook up. But hey, we had fun and ended up with a pretty entertaining story in the end. As for the VTuber team, well, we can always save that for the sequel. Oh my gosh, no way. So, Gargura will return? Alright, here, let's also ask John. Hey John, we are wrapping up stream. We ended up going to character AI instead because you were just being a little bit too nice. It wasn't very entertaining.
No worries. Glad we could chat. Have a great rest of your stream.
Wait, before I go, I'm calling you back because I want to ask if you have anything that you want to say to chat before we log off for the night.
Just want to say thanks for hanging out. Keep being awesome and have a great night, everyone.
Alright, well, okay. I'm gonna find somebody for us to rate. Do you mind telling them a little story while I do that? Maybe something that'll take, I don't know, like a minute or two?
Sure thing. Once upon a time, there was a curious streamer who loved exploring new ideas. One day, they discovered a magical place filled with friendly faces and endless possibilities.
And then what happened? Is that it?
And as they ventured further, they found a community that grew together, sharing laughs and learning from each other.
Okay, well, thank you very much for the story, John. It was nice talking to you. Yeah. Okay, bye, John.
It was great talking with you. Take care and have an awesome night. Bye.
Bye. This is why we don't talk to John. This guy's paused. I know, right? I thought he was supposed to be smart. I thought he was supposed to have a little bit more personality than that. Doesn't seem like it. Okay, alright. We are gonna go ahead and send the raid over to... What would be a good, like, vibe follow-up? I wonder. Oh my gosh. Dude, I gotta get a new mouse, too. I feel like I've been saying that for, like, a year. It's true. I do need to get a new mouse. Because my scroll is broken. Okay. We are gonna go ahead and send the raid over to... V for Mirai Zalara Rokora, who is doing an art stream celebrating 6 months of Voltail. I thought that might be, I don't know, maybe a nice vibe ship. I've been really into doing my own art streams lately too, so I hope that maybe this could be a similar vibe. I don't know, not similar vibe to today's stream, but similar vibes to I don't know what we got going on here in general. I don't know. Just thinking about sharing community. If they ask what we've been up to, you can just say that we were telling stories about that. If you've been sitting down for as long as I have, make sure you give your body a nice big stretch. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Drink some water. I should drink some water. I've been yapping all night. And last but not least, yeah, no questions asked. We can't expose ourselves, not yet. Last but not least, don't forget to treat yourself to something nice this week. I'm sorry that this is the only time, literally this is the only time that we're meeting this week. It's been like kind of swamped with work. Hoping that I don't have to get stuff done over the weekend, but I feel like I might have to. But, you know, I'm trying to prepare some stuff for you guys too while I'll be away and all of that. So, yeah, sorry that it's kind of like a really short week, but join our Discord. I try to talk there more often, and I feel like this month or like the last few weeks I've been making more effort to do that. This week I feel like I kind of fell off because it's just been so busy, but I'm trying to make it a habit, and maybe you might see me chatting in there while I'm on vacation in a week or so. Go ahead and go in there, hang out. Feel free to post some stuff. You know, if conversations are rolling, I'll probably like jump in there and like say some stuff. So go ahead, talk with your fellow boomers. And the more that the boomers talk, the more likely the Boomi will be summoned. Yeah. Wait, before I sign off, I want to see if anybody else. Were you guys laughing at my issues earlier? Wait. Try window control shift B. I know admin mode doesn't work. I think it might be something with my monitor. I don't know. I'll try the window control shift B. Hey, if you want to know what my issue is, how about you go ahead and go in the Discord. I posted a video of why we couldn't do Truck Sim today. Yeah. I'll see you guys next week. I'm your weekend girl as always. Last week I was supposed to go on like this huge walk, and I think I'm gonna be doing that tomorrow if I'm feeling good. So yeah, hopefully I'll be able to turn that into something fun for you guys to look at. Oh yeah, next week we're gonna have some fun. Please look forward to it. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun next week. All right. Yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Until next time, take care. Bye. you guys again for hanging out with me tonight. I know our plans didn't necessarily work out, but I'm glad that we did end up having fun in a similar way, not the way that we expected it to. But hey, sorry, the BGM's kind of loud when I'm talking, but yeah. I'm glad that we're able to have fun in general. I would like to thank this episode of the Boomi Mamana Show is brought to you by our YouTube channel members. Shout out to those with the green names in chat. Let's go green names. Get yourself a green name today and get access to some Boomi emotes. And as well as I would like to shout out our Ko-fi. We do have a Ko-fi. I have like a monthly blog in there. I don't know. To be honest, I think I could probably do a little bit cleaning up on my Ko-fi, so you don't have to. No, I shouldn't say you don't have to, but I would say from the seller's perspective, I would say a membership if you like to support. I think you'll get your money's worth in the membership. I'm still struggling with keeping up with the Ko-fi, but hey, you know, if that's your prerogative, I'm not gonna say no. I'm just saying though. And last but not least, viewers like you. Those who come in, tune in, like, comment, subscribe, even just come and visit the VOD. Shout out to the VOD squad too. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I really appreciate it. It's so much fun hanging out with you guys every week. I look forward to it at the end of every week. It just really brings my mood back up after a long work week. So thank you so much. Support your local demon girl and treat yourself to something nice. Till next time, take care. Bye.